What's going on, everyone? Episode 244 with our guy Eddin is coming up next. But before we get into this episode, I want to give a special shout out to our good folks over at Underdog Fantasy.
Yes, guys, our friends at Underdog Fantasy have an amazing deal for you guys, but you have to use promo code NEEDTOKNOW. Now, how does it work? They're going to give you a deposit matchup of up to $100.
Yes,
so you could do only $5, they'll match the $5. If you want to do up to $100 though, they'll give you that $100, but you have to use our promo code NEEDTOKNOW.
Yep. Now, before we get into the episode, press pause right now, download the Underdog Fantasy app, right? And use promo code NEEDTOKNOW.
Easy.
For a 100% deposit match for up to $100. Let's get it. I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm not pausing nothing today.
Okay.
I'm not AOing nothing today. Whatever you say, let it fly.
I'm with you.
I'm not with you because I can't help myself.
You can't help yourself?
Uh-huh.
A lot
it's
of
just
people...
when it fits so well. See, right there. Like when it fits, like I can't help but be like, I can't.
Oh, when it fits?
I don't mean nothing by it though. I'm sorry.
And honestly, we from New York. We from the tri-state area.
It's just automatic.
But I'm with you. I think there got to be a balance. Because last episode, we paused
A
literally
lot.
everything.
Okay, but it was
So
like,
now this week is like, all right, bet. Let's let it
when
fly.
it's like funny, it just makes it funnier. Okay, fine, I'll stop.
No, if you feel
I'll
like
try.
in your soul you got to pause it, it's fine.
I'll try to
But
stop.
I
ain't
stand with
pausing
Alex.
shit.
Okay, but I don't
stand
pause
with you.
things because I genuinely think they're sus. I pause things because it will be funny if one of us said pause in that moment.
It's a comedic,
Right? Like, it's just like a funny
It's a
timing.
comedic relief.
I think it's funny when Reggie says it though. Because that means
Is
it's
she the one that
overt.
really says it?
Like it's yeah. Reggie's like the pause police low key.
Oh,
What?
you're the PP.
Yeah.
Oh my
You just
goodness
anointed her that badge?
What does pause please mean? Because I don't know.
You always catch the pause moment.
Like she's the one that's like, guys.
Yeah. She catches every pause moment.
like I say it.
You just like your face, your body language.
Like,
says
here we
pause.
go. They're about to say it
Everything
right
says
now.
pause. Yeah.
I don't agree.
Well, we're gonna be talking about meat today, so
Okay.
hopefully
Yeah.
we keep it to a limit.
Meat.
Meat,
You see yourself, right?
meat, yo.
Shout out to the grocery.
Yeah.
Meat rocket is crazy.
Okay, wait. There has to be proper context for that.
Meat
Wait,
rocket.
no. I have to provide
The problem with
context.
that, with context being said, I rolled over my bed. I went on Twitter, which is a horrible thing you should do. You should never go on social
Yeah, I'm
media.
You
trying
even
not to
brush
First
your
thing when you
mouth
wake up.
yet, yo.
Nope. Right?
Listerine, nothing.
Then I see that, I'm like, I'm gonna text Regi.
And then I woke up this morning to a text message.
Which I'm
and
sorry
I
that was the-
I have a beautiful morning routine. You know, I'm calm and, you know, I like to drink my tea and stuff. I wake up to a text from Eddin. By the way, guys, we sucked at introducing him. That's Eddin, his
You're
voice.
Yeah.
He goes at 10 a.m.
Did I even say good morning?
No.
Yep.
You rude.
At 10 a.m. he texts me,
Nigga rude.
are we adding leaked meat rockets to the docket?
Yeah. You like that?
The docket, he means like our running, you know, topic list that we have for the
Because she
show.
was being so cordial the night before. She was like, here's the topics.
Yeah, I was like, can't wait to see you, buddy.
I was like, thank you. Wow, pre-production.
This is how you treat me?
Yeah.
And then I replied,
meat
blocked.
rocket. Yeah.
That's why you gotta thank God for work.
Uh-huh.
Because when you be working, you don't see a lot. Be on that grind.
Oh, you were like just busy.
He keeps staring into my eyes and saying things like that, and I don't know how I feel.
I'm gonna
Where
tell you
else
this
is he
right
supposed
now.
to look?
I ain't pausing nothing today.
No,
so
but
keep
it's a
going.
glare. It's not a glare. It's like he doesn't stop.
He doesn't.
It just
Look,
keeps
he's
going.
still-
You're supposed to break eye contact every like 2 seconds to the left or the right. And you're
scared?
just like straight through me.
You scared?
Pause. See?
Whoa.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
You're probably like very good at dates because dates you have to maintain eye contact and a lot of people don't. And when you don't, you could tell you're nervous. But Alex, he doesn't have any problem with eye contact.
That's good.
They be wet underneath that napkin.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even think. How do y'all usually start this?
So you need to know.
Look, you're making him nervous. Stop it.
My fault.
There's no
And
fucking-
he's
I just want to talk
Yo,
about
Eddin-
Drake's
Eddin-
dick, and then y'all just come over here talking about being wet under napkins. I don't.
My fault.
Your topic isn't that much better.
It's messed up because the
Yeah,
screenshot that you
my fault.
posted on your story, you was like, "Hey, we talking about meat rockets," and I was excited because like you added
About
me.
the meat rocket?
No.
Oh.
Not about that per se. But I saw that you tagged us.
Per se. Oh, yeah.
Right? You tagged
Yeah.
us. I'm like, oh shit. Eddin's like he's doing promotion. He tagged me. Like when Eddin tags niggas, I'm
Promotion.
hype. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
when anybody outside of like Alex and Reggie tag me, it's lit. Cause y'all my niggas. I'm used to y'all tags. But when he tagged,
It's like, oh
I'm
shit.
like, oh, it's up.
It's going down.
Here's the
But then I
signal.
read the message And he didn't have any context in the text message. It looked like if I would have reposted it on my story, it was he and I having a conversation. So I'm like, wait, if he's the blue and I'm the gray, like I think Regi said something like, yeah, we have to talk about the meat rocket or something you said.
I did not say
you said
that.
something like,
Actually,
what did you
I
say?
replied to I said blocked.
Blocked, yeah.
Yes, you
That's
did.
what I
Which is
said.
an absolutely normal response to a 10:30 text about meat rockets.
Which, when I saw blocked,
Naturally.
I was cool. I was like, all right, if people think that I'm saying block to his meat rocket request, I'm cool with
It
that.
wasn't. Whoa,
But it
whoa,
was-
whoa, whoa. I didn't have an MRR.
Okay.
What's
Meat
that?
I
rocket
was
request.
requesting the meat rocket. I'm just asking, was the meat rocket gonna be discussed?
I don't know.
We're gonna
yeah.
talk about shit today.
Yeah, we got it's a
I'm
lot
not
to talk
pausing
about.
nothing. So
There's a lot to talk about. We
Yeah.
definitely got to talk about that in
Yeah.
particular.
for sure.
Before we even get into that, like Regi said, there is somebody that we have on the podcast. It's the What You Need to Know, When You Need to Know on the Need to Know podcast. I go by the name SaVon.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy A, as always, the Paco Rabone Poppy. Never alone, I'm always with the posse.
Yes, indeed.
And it's me, Regi. I'm feeling very blessed and honored to be here. We live to see another day, guys. But today is extra special because we have one of our favorite guests. And we're not even
Favorites.
just saying that. We love talking to him.
Yes.
Friend of the pod, our guy Eddin. And
Let's clap it up, clap it up.
No, don't clap.
And we also got a ton of people in the studio.
Full house.
Which is always dope when we
Full
have
house.
people in the studio.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those, I don't know if everybody has siblings. Alex, I know you're only child. Eddin, do you
Yeah.
have siblings?
I have an older sister.
You have an older sister?
Yes.
Okay. And Regi, I know you have a sister and a brother,
yes.
right?
Nice.
So we all have sisters. I'm the sibling. I'm the oldest.
Oh, cool.
You do give eldest child energy.
Do
and
I?
I mean that in a compliment
I hope
way.
so.
I feel like that's really good.
Nah, yes,
I hope
that's
so.
a compliment.
She
I
said
like
you
to
old.
embarrass my sibling.
See.
Oh, okay.
I really do.
Where y'all get out
She
of
just
that?
looked left and right when you did that. I just want to say that.
No, I just really like, I love my siblings enough where I like to embarrass them.
That's not hazing.
Is it?
A little bit.
That's hazing, yo.
Is it? No.
No, it's
You're-
just giving older
Amazing.
brother.
You're the older brother to two little sisters?
I have
It's
about,
a bunch of them.
Yeah.
It's like
Mad
18 of them
siblings.
niggas. I ain't gonna- I got mad
18 of them?
I got like
Oh my
18 of
God.
them niggas, bro. Like my parents, they was getting to it.
Oh my
They was
goodness.
getting to it.
Nah,
But
I meet a
she-
new brother every year.
Yeah, facts. This their first time meeting this one, actually. It's true.
It's true.
It's very true.
I love them all the same.
I appreciate it. But yeah, we got Eddin in the building.
You're-
Thank you for pulling up, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
For
I appreciate
real, man.
that.
It's good to see you.
You have you've always been popular, but I think over the
Yeah.
last few months your name has been in the streets for sure.
Something like
oh
that.
no.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And so I'd be remiss because I'm a fan. I
Yeah.
always tell people whenever we talk about podcasting, I'm a fan of the podcast space.
Yeah.
Of everybody doing everything. I think the first time you came on the podcast, I told you I was even a fan of like your journey, how you got to where you are doing what it is that you do.
Yeah.
And so, I see everything. I read everything. You're on Reddit.
Oh, not right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
I
You took
tried.
a
I
Reddit
like, no, I
class?
like that he's protecting
Yeah.
his peace,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know? Okay.
Reddit was fun at one point, then Reddit got really
And
bad
then it got
at
dark.
one point, and I was like, oh.
When's the
if you
last time you've been on Reddit?
Yeah. Even
I'm
when,
gonna be honest, today.
really?
I went on Reddit today. Yeah, because
Okay.
I was like, let me go look at
Why
what the
not?
fuck was
do,
happening.
do you use a burner account?
No.
Oh,
You'll know
like
it's
you
me.
like
Yeah.
you use Thank You, Eddin?
Yeah, I put Man of
Nah,
Thanks as
you
my
better than me.
as my username. So
Man
you
of
already know
Thanks?
it's me. Man of Thanks.
Oh,
So did you
gotcha.
regret going on today or was it all right?
No, I was like, cool. This is
Okay.
dope.
That's what's up.
Because then I was kind of wondering what other people were just saying in general about like different topics, and I was like, oh, let me
Okay.
go
I'm
check
not
it
mad at
out.
that.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that I and Reddit wants to know, and we don't have to stay on here long because I'm genuinely curious on like how you're doing. I know you have a ton of things. I think I might have wrote down on like the shared docket that we have.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like when you have a skill set, it doesn't matter where you are in life. Because if you're great at a skill, if you actually have a skill, you're never gonna be unemployed. Like that's
Right.
my,
I feel
like
that, yeah.
I genuinely believe that. But I have to ask you,
That was a big butt.
Yeah.
But
I ain't pausing it.
big butts, don't
See?
pause.
I ain't pausing it.
What's with your tattoo? You got an interesting tattoo.
Ah.
And I'm curious to know because tattoos are normally permanent.
yeah, typically, right?
Normally. That shit not henna?
It's still no, it's
Oh.
not henna. Trust me, it's not no henna. It's still there. It's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I so obviously y'all already know I'm not with Rory Mall anymore,
Mhm.
right? But my way of kind of telling people, even though I know it was gonna be like initially announced, I was like, how can I say this to people without really saying it to people?
Mhm.
Yeah.
This happened, right?
Yeah.
How to move amicably,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, I got an idea. I was like, fucking, let me go on Twitter real quick. And I just asked him, I was like, does anyone know a good tattoo artist to do cover-ups? And, I had a couple actual replies and I felt so bad because I was like, damn, let me reshare, like, to just, like, be nice to, like, share people's shit. Yeah. And then, no, I still got it.
I thought that was a 10 out of 10 response. Like, because everybody was waiting for what you were going to say next.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was tasteful. It was cute. Like, I thought that you handled that really well.
I still don't regret this tattoo.
Oh, okay.
I would get Need to Know tatted right now.
Yeah.
And then
he said that. I hope you heard that.
Yeah.
Where?
He's saying that.
Where?
Where you want me to put it?
Oh my goodness.
I ain't pausing none today. Pick your poison.
No pause.
And with the eye contact.
I'm not mad at it. I respect it.
No, like
you can do like a back shoulder. You can do back shoulder.
You can do
on the forehead. On the forehead.
No, you can't do face.
What about on my like top back?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like right.
Not your lower back,
like your shoulder blade.
Turn on to show us what the top back was.
This is my top back.
This is my elbow. This is my knee.
I have one on my left cheek. I don't know if y'all know that.
What? For real?
Wait, what do you have?
Have you guys ever seen a Side Talk before?
Yeah, that's my dog.
I have their logo on my left cheek.
You have Side Talk like
Wait, why?
the
SaVon
man.
looks so disappointed in me.
Wait, are you affiliated with them or just on some love? Like,
so I went to go get I went to go get like the like I guess the lining
Ding
of
dong.
one tattoo. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then they were like, yo, so I'm actually about to go shoot. I think they would like really fuck with it if it was on like someone's like butt cheek. And I was like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. I was
You're such a fun guy.
Like, because you know what it is? If that's like the dumbest thing I could do is get a tattoo on my left butt cheek. And my shit fat, so I'm like, fuck it.
Oh my
I ain't feel that shit.
Fuck
I ain't feel that shit. No, it ain't hurt.
Who think got a fat ass? You or Frankie?
Guys, for the audio listeners, Frankie is our in-house
Frankie
statue. He's our in-house statue of an alien. And
yeah, places with body
Frankie
parts with a
win
lot
me.
of fat, like it's a good place to get tatted.
Yeah, it didn't hurt at all. Y'all would never get a butt tat?
Not a butt tat.
No one's gonna see it.
I don't think I would do a butt tat.
somebody gonna see it.
I will get my boyfriend's name.
Somebody's definitely
gonna
at some
see it.
point.
That's cute. She would get her boyfriend's name.
You would get your boyfriend name on your butt?
Yeah,
that's commitment.
I
Yes,
don't
why
know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah.
I want to
usually
get
do
a Side Talk logo like this man.
I felt judged. It's okay.
No. I'm with you. Sometimes you
I
gotta.
just called you fun.
Yeah.
No, I'm with that. Sometimes you gotta try shit. Yeah, and I like how you made light of a like a serious situation.
Yeah.
I like more that SaVon's like, no, you don't have to try shit sometimes.
don't.
Why not?
He's like,
Not on your ass
Loosen
cheek.
up a little bit,
But not on the butt cheek.
SaVon.
Yo,
Loosen up
you know,
on your
I'm,
butt cheek,
I'm
man.
super loose. Y'all know that. I'm wet.
Whoa.
Like,
Oh.
but I will never do
I ain't
nothing on
posing
my
nothing. I ain't posing nothing.
No, but I feel
Come on,
like
bro.
butt cheek isn't that bad because
What
no
now?
one can see it.
what would be worse than butt cheek?
pelvis.
Pelvis, like pelvis?
We talking pain
Yeah,
or
as a man,
area?
that would be
No,
worse.
just like embarrassing location.
Oh,
If I was like
Tramp stamps are always the.
tramp stamps are pretty
Worst
bad.
ones.
I don't think I've ever seen a man with a tramp stamp.
I'm sure there's some out there.
I've never seen it.
Shout out
Have
to
you?
y'all. I haven't.
Would you do? I feel like you would get a tramp stamp.
No, that's a lot.
I can
That's
see
a
you
lot.
doing it.
Because I'm definitely the guy that for some reason, like, you definitely like see like under my back or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, if you see like a butterfly, I'd be like, damn, that's kind of embarrassing.
That'd be so cute.
You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't your
It
ass,
wouldn't be. It wouldn't be cute. It wouldn't be cute. Wasn't what?
wasn't your ass crack out on Instagram? Didn't you post a picture on your ass
My
crack?
ass
was
you
out?
got some
on
facts,
Instagram?
SaVon, huh?
See, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. See? Now imagine if you saw a tattoo on that, I'd be like, God.
SaVon came up with some fun
Yeah.
facts. I want to be clear too. Eddin is here today to join us on topics. Okay, I know you guys.
We're not just talking about my ass. today.
Exactly. I know you guys think you're gonna get like a whole Eddin dispose. It ain't that.
Not at all.
Yeah, we're not running that back.
Yeah, nah. We here to we're chopping on some of
If
these
Eddin
topics
doesn't
today.
want to, we're gonna honor
Yeah,
that. You know.
yeah.
Feel me?
And it's not even about one, two. It's just so many things to talk about. And
Yeah.
I think this is like the first time we actually did this, where we're not
What?
interviewing somebody. Like,
No,
they just
that's
come and
why
kick it with us.
No, that's
Where's
why
he?
I said he's a friend of the pod. Like we
love
genuinely
that.
just wanted to have him on.
Can we actually mention though of the
Yeah.
fact that after we did our initial one,
Bro,
shit went crazy.
All
to
hell
shit.
broke loose.
We don't even have to go into detail.
But shit did go
Is
left.
the shit went wild.
You had
Yeah.
to be there, guys.
And I was
It
like,
did.
what is going on here?
yeah.
I hate that for me.
Why?
Because,
I hate that for
Why?
me.
I feel like everyone's like
you know, like,
chilling
it helped.
now.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Like,
until like 2 months from now where everyone wants to get views
But
up.
that's
But
what
you
it-
know,
True.
that's
You-
what happens.
you had said something that was like, that resonated with me. It's like, this whole podcast space is WWE.
it's all WWE.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all WWE in
Yeah.
a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because if I saw anybody who I quote unquote had issues with, like via podcast, I'd be like, hey, I love you. Hate in the space is kind of crazy. No.
Hate is
Yeah.
strong.
You can't, you can't
is
hate. You
strong.
can't hate anybody.
Also,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
what
but
I'm
I
like
just
into.
cannot for the life of me take it seriously because it's like I know when you guys beefing, you guys because I wasn't involved. When you guys see each other in person, no one's beating each other up, no one's saying
Yeah.
anything. So it's like, what are we doing?
And when you're doing content, you always have to remember as a content creator, people don't know you.
Yeah.
So knowing and understanding people don't know you, they're probably not gonna understand your tendencies, how you speak, how you actually feel about things, right? So I was like,
tonality helps.
Tonality.
You don't feel like you were involved at all?
I mean, do you think I was? I don't think I was.
Like,
I think.
How did my biggest? I always look at comments. Naturally, I know people say don't look at comments. I look at comments. I don't care.
Why they say don't look at comments though?
Because people be saying some wild shit.
They do.
The think pieces I've seen.
Stressed. Oh my gosh! I will say though, on our last episode with Eddin, it's one of my favorite episodes because if you look at the comments, all five of the top comments are all about how amazing I am.
All 5 of the comments, I was like, oh my god.
No, all 5 of the top ones, they're all talking about Reggie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see?
They're not even talking about Eddin. They're like, oh my god, Reggie's so cool. I'm like, thanks.
But the reason I mentioned that is like, did you get caught in the crossfire at all?
I think they did a good job of keeping me out of the crossfire as much as possible. Like being like, even going as far as to be like, Regi, maybe in this video, just don't be in this video when we want to respond.
Cool. That's right.
And me also at the end of the day, like I'll support them because they're the home team. And then I don't even know these guys. I've never said anything about them. So I also think that no one would come at me either. So I really didn't feel involved, to be honest.
Because naturally a lot of people get caught in the crossfire.
Yeah. They do.
It just happens. That's why I'm like, and I wondered if any comments or anything.
And it's funny because we had asked you about the pod wars when you came before everything kind of just went up in the flames.
Yeah.
And then it just happened.
Yeah.
But that's manifestation. And you should always know.
We were talking about soul ties before this whole shit happened. Yeah, there's a soul tie.
We manifest. Well, okay, so I cannot believe we won $1 million, guys.
Yes.
Next week.
I can't believe that
iHeartRadio nominated you guys for an award.
I can't believe that we've been winning $1 million every week. For the past 40 years.
Every week.
I don't think it works like that.
SaVon!
I don't think it works like that.
Now it's not going to work because you don't believe it's going to work. Yeah. Okay, fine. Moving on.
I don't think it works like that. But
it can.
But before we turned on the cameras, before we turned on the mics, we talked about soul ties.
We did.
We talked about meat rockets. And before we get into like the Grammys, I do really because Eddin seemed passionate, and I love when my people are passionate. Sure. So whenever anybody's passionate about anything, like I want him to like this is an open space. This is like we're here, we're welcoming.
I'm hearing
so whatever you want to get off your chest about Drake and his leaked picture, like I haven't seen it yet. Okay,
he's avoided it.
You know what? It was? Truth be told, Twitter is dying to me. So I'm really not on Twitter like that.
Yeah, you're not the only one that feels
Yeah. So the only place that I feel like you would see it is Twitter. Like I'm not going to see it on Instagram.
I completely
disagree. To me, personally, it's
a lot more controlled now, in my opinion.
It's controlled, but because of all of the, the reward system now and getting paid, I think it's adding for an influx of opinions.
Oh, for sure. It is. It is. Yeah. But it's just like how Eddin said he woke up and he went on X. Twitter, whatever you say. Like that used to be my routine. I would wake up, go straight to Twitter and see what's happening in the world, what my friends are saying. But now I don't do that. Now I go on either Reddit or Instagram and then I start my day. So I'm not on Twitter.
Damn. So when going I went on Reddit off the wake up is crazy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
that's like going in raw.
Wait, what topics on Reddit?
Wait, what? Wait, no, hold on. Not to cut you off. You said it's like what?
It's like going in raw. Because you get the raw
opinions. No, it's not like going in raw.
You get the raw opinions on Reddit, right?
Oh, okay. That's actually really good. Never mind.
You don't go in raw?
Huh?
You don't start your day like that?
Yeah, when was the last time you went in raw?
A very long time ago. I'm Condom Poppy.
You're Condom Poppy?
Yes. He is.
You're a better man than me.
He has like...
Thank you.
He'll have like a jacket with 36 pockets.
He doesn't wear jackets, clearly.
In all 36 pockets.
I'll show you a condom right now. You want to see?
Sure. It's too late. Like I'm here for I'm here for the antics.
Legit.
I'm here for the antics.
In his socks.
Like, in his socks?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to put them in your socks?
Like one time we went on a road trip and he was like, yo, hit that button. I was like, wait.
Hit that button?
What the fuck is this button? I thought it like unlocked the door and...
It's his condom
Why'd you pull that out like it was an H? Oh, it is in your socks. Oh, okay. And he just threw it out.
Why did you just throw that?
Okay.
That was funny.
He really
is that okay?
Condom
if y'all saw a dude pull out a condom from the socks, nope, I'm getting a lot of...
Gotta be safe.
Yeah.
It would be better that he has protection.
Somebody pick that up for me.
That is the route. That is the route.
Pierre, go ahead, pick that up for me. It's people here.
Oh, stop it!
It's people here. We got guests. Pick that up for me.
Stop treating my friend like this.
That's mine.
That's my man P.
Look, my excitement doesn't... Let me just be clear here. My excitement doesn't come necessarily... Don't use the word come. My excitement doesn't resonate for the fact that Drake's Meat Rocket was out. It was more of like... I knew everyone was going to go in a frenzy. Everyone was going to be in a frenzy for the fact he's just showing off the condom. YouTube.com/need to know. And like, I was just like, okay, what are the girls going to say about this? Because there's going to be the group where it's like, oh my God. Then there's going to be the group of like, that ain't long enough. and then there's going to
there's different teams.
There's different teams. I can't give you a third one right now, but there's definitely a third group without a doubt.
What team did you fall on?
I can't. I'm maybe that's the team I'm like. I want to see
just
what
witnessing
the world is
timeline.
gonna say about this whole
just
thing.
A witness.
Because it's just a fucking dick pic. Well, no, it wasn't even dick. It was a video. It was a crazy video. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely saw the video.
So
I was like,
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
So
That's
did you see it?
Nah, I ain't see it.
He was just stroking his
working.
shit. That was really it.
Word?
Y'all never watch porn?
No, for sure.
Now get your shit off, Eddin.
We know what you're saying.
Like, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Get your shit off.
So
he's like hyper.
This is the
like,
thing that I get surprised about. People get
I'm with
weird.
you,
At least
Eddin.
dudes, in my opinion, get weird about talking about other dudes' dicks.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not gonna like. It's just his dick, bro.
Also, it's like you don't have to say like, "Oh my God, I saw it. It was big." Like we're not saying
that's wild.
to
Don't do
say
that. I mean, well, you
but
can
just-
if you want, but I'm not saying
I know.
that.
I ain't pulling nothing.
Yeah.
No, but like I will say,
If I walked in here and said, not to cut you off again, but like if I walked in here and said Drake shit was mad huge, yo, that shit kind of wild. Y'all wouldn't look at me a little?
no, I'd be like, all right, that's your preference.
Nah, real talk.
we all got preferences.
there was a streamer. Wait, who's the
what I'ma
Caucasian
say?
streamer? His name was like
Eddin Ross. Yeah,
he was like he acknowledged it fully. He's like, yo, he called Drake. He was like, yo, or texting him like, whoa, you're really God's favorite, aren't you? Like he said something like that.
He said, yeah.
See, but white
he
kids
said,
got a fascination.
And you got a missile. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, white kids got a fascination.
And I don't think people are
with
looking at him
that
like, oh my God, you're so gay, like
Yeah.
for saying that. It's just funny, like
I think the biggest travesty in all of this, you can't even send the hammer no more.
why?
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
You can't send the ham out no more.
Why? Because you don't trust
solicited,
people.
you can. I definitely sent a dick pic a week ago.
He probably,
Yeah.
Nah, that's fine. I probably did like a couple weeks ago. See, the problem
Whoa,
with
whoa. See, y'all be speeding through this shit.
What
I know.
happened?
Let's unpack that. Let's unpack.
Is it the Eddin Ross part?
No. Do y'all know who y'all? Why are y'all still sending dick pics?
It was requested.
SaVon.
Nah, man, you thinking too much.
You're
This the
not gonna
problem,
shame
right?
them for sending dick pics.
No,
You think too
I
much.
just want to know why.
It was a person
you're,
I trusted.
you're Eddin, but you're
Yeah.
you.
Eddin,
and
remember-
you're
it's
my
like,
shit.
Remember
Stop
what
putting him in a
Eddin,
box.
you don't got to do that.
Remember what I just said though? You can't even send the hammer no more. My own man stopped me from sending the hammer.
See,
and I
that's
ain't
why I'm
He's
posting
being
that.
irresponsible though. That was a very irresponsible me.
That's
for
what
me
I'm
to
saying.
do.
Like,
I understand.
But it happens.
Oh, you're saying it's like a young thing to do?
Because Pete,
No. He means like, okay, what if my dick goes out somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh,
How you
it's
gonna
all
know?
'cause he's
I've kind of
sorry.
I've thought about that already.
How you
I'm like,
gonna
if
know?
my dick is out there, it's out there. Like, what am I gonna do?
How you gonna know?
Oh, that means he's like confident in his dick pic.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's
like,
good.
what am I gonna do?
Now,
I'm like, well, that's my shit.
Did the Drake thing have his face in it?
Oh,
I
wait,
didn't
can
analyze
I
the
say
video
something?
enough,
Can I
yeah.
say something
Yeah.
directly to that? So when obviously the girls went in a frenzy in the group chat, sent it to me or whatever. I need therapy or something because, and SaVon knows this about me, I don't believe anything.
She doesn't.
True.
Like my first reaction wasn't even about his dick or anything. I was like, you can't even see his face. It's not him. I just don't believe
That's a fair-
anything. I don't know if it's journalist in me. I need the correct thing. Like I need to see his face. I'll be like, okay, then that's Drake.
So with the
So
Eddin
his
Ross
face
thing,
wasn't even
with the Eddin Ross thing, Drake apparently
reacted.
texted back to him,
like laughing emojis.
and it was like a laughing emoji. So I was like, yeah, like, well, I guess like now it's out there type shit. So
I think
Good for him.
Adam 22 had like mentioned maybe a few weeks ago,
Yeah, he
or maybe
nasty,
like a few
bro.
months ago, like he saw Drake's dick. And
yeah,
he rated it.
oh no, I think it was like
Yeah.
a model or something he was with.
Yeah,
allegedly saw it,
a
yeah.
model said she had images
That's
of
cool.
Drake's dick, and he was like, "Oh, I don't believe you. Let me see it."
See?
So, like, his dick has been out in the cloud.
See, if you see my hammer online, you can't talk to me in person no more. If you see my hammer online and publicly make comments about it, when you see me in person, just keep walking.
Well, how would you guys react?
Just know what's in my pants.
Let's say Alex's dick was out.
Mm-hmm.
You go on Twitter. You wake up.
Yeah.
Haven't even had coffee yet.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like, oh, need to know Alex is out. Hammer pick outside.
Don't manifest nothing now.
Click it right now. TMZ.
I would text Alex.
You text me?
How you
I would
feeling?
text
What would the text read?
Check in with
Yeah,
him.
what would be
I
the
would
text?
text Alex.
What would the text read?
I would just say, "You good?" Question mark. Like I wouldn't want to know anything else, and I don't even know if he knows if his dick is out in the world. Literally, I would just be like, "Yo, you good?" And then depending on his response, we'll have another conversation.
Reggie, what would you say?
I'm a very loyal, dedicated person to need to know. I would just
This you?
be like, whatever you need, me and SaVon are here.
We got you.
But see, this
Like
the thing
I would
though,
take
right?
that approach. Like whatever you need, if you're in distress, if you're laughing, we're here for you. Okay,
Thank you.
I'll
Yeah.
never turn on him.
That's my people right there. But how would they know whose penis it is?
Oh, because you just never
How would
put
you know?
the face in it. You're not supposed to. Put
That's why I asked if his face was
Don't
in
put
it.
your face in it.
So I was gonna
Yeah.
say, how would you know?
I try not to show my background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit
Like,
a
you're
blank
a
wall.
pro at
Yeah.
sending
Like,
I don't do
handball.
like full body like dick pic. You're
Like
not gonna see that
selfies.
from me.
No,
That's
no,
wild.
no.
That's a
So
different level
you
of confidence.
like you know how to
Like,
send it.
if you see my hammer, you gotta prove it.
You what?
If you see my hammer, you gotta prove it. How you know that's me? That's not me. Now what? You gonna say this is you?
Okay, that's true.
Well, would you just admit to it?
I don't know. It depends.
If it doesn't have his face in it, he does not have to admit to it.
True.
How would you know?
The thing, so I don't know about y'all. Like, so they gotta be certain features on y'all that women like, right? So like some guys, I don't even want to know. I'm sure there's something that like Alex always says his voice is a thing, right? So maybe he's talking.
That's a
to
good
his
one. That's
video.
a flex. That's a good
Like
one.
that's one of Alex's go-to things. For me, I've heard like I have very distinctive hands.
Okay.
So if I was
Aw.
doing whatever you
Break that down
Drake
for
could
me.
do,
Break that down.
I just have distinctive. Like my hands are. Like, I don't know. They just you could tell it's
You
my
could,
hands.
you could notice the same.
Like yeah, you like that very that yeah. I don't
You
know.
wrote
Like
your
girls
name on
that
them
compliment
shits?
your hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like so if I was like stroking my shit and it was out in the world,
like that. You looked at me on my eyes.
you're my guest. I
said
gotta
that.
look at you and say this.
I
bro.
know,
I
I
was
know.
stroking my shit.
I know,
What you
I'm
want me
sorry.
to
We
say?
need to work on your eye
Nigga,
contact.
That's my fault. That's my
What
fault.
are you doing? He don't need
That's
to
my
know.
fault.
Like we like to look
Talk
at you when we
right.
talk about that shit.
No, keep going.
If I was stroking my shit, like,
Keep
and
going.
it went out into the world, I feel like I couldn't deny it.
Don't recognize.
Now you could
because my
deny it.
hands is
You
like
also have,
here.
like
You can put
wrist
on
tattoos
gloves.
too.
You also
so-
have, I was gonna say
I got-
tattoos.
like,
Yeah.
So some things are just undeniable.
Yeah.
Wait, what's
But I don't
your
do that
best
anymore.
feature
I stopped
that
doing it.
women like, Eddin?
You know, and you did it today. I do get a lot of compliments about my skin. Even though I definitely have a blemish. here,
Immaculate
but yeah.
skin, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I
So,
love it so much.
You know, drink water
oh, that's such a good thing to get
and
compliments
use
on.
an exfoliator. Somebody put me onto
exfoliate.
that. I was
Give
like,
tips.
oh, thank you.
Get ready with Eddie.
Yeah.
I would say my best feature is my
We didn't ask.
personality.
I like that.
Wow.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
That's fine.
That was
No,
so
that's
rude.
That's crazy.
He was like,
Gosh.
shut up.
Be your own people, bro. Be your own people.
This is not about you today, girl.
I would never. I would
Be your own
never.
people, man.
But
Well, okay, so what does Drake do now? His meat is out.
He does not give a
No,
fuck.
I don't think anyone really cares
it
that much.
helps
Yeah.
because again, I haven't seen the video or
It
the
can
picture,
help.
but
It can hurt.
It seems like it's helped him. Like
He seems to be proud of it. Like he doesn't seem like upset.
when you have $1 billion, bro, my dick could be 3 inches. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know about that.
If I'm personally, if I have $1 billion, like if I'm worth that, I don't care. That's why all the richest people have little dicks.
Yeah, a lot of them do the bondage shit.
You don't know
How
any.
did you get that from that?
I
A
don't know.
lot of those.
They
He
do
be saying shit like
bondage?
that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
those Fortune 500 company guys.
They are.
They do
really
a lot of
weird
that
things,
domination.
yeah.
They like to be the sub. They want to be dominated. Yeah, they want somebody to dominate them.
You got to think about that. Like
Yeah,
having a small dick got to be mad motivating.
You
explain.
have to
So?
overcompensate in other
Yeah,
areas.
you have to overcompensate.
Yeah.
It has to
Yeah,
be.
yeah. I feel like the Napoleon complex comes out
Yeah.
a lot more when you do some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like you have to assert your dominance and look like you're the bigger person in the room. And
Got you.
X, Y, Z.
I would just come out the gate like, yo, it's small. Like, come out the gate with it. Like, yo, you like shrimp scampi?
Oh my
Shrimp
goodness.
scampi.
Like, yo, it's small.
Yo, it's small.
I like the honesty.
crazy.
I like the.
That
I would,
is-
no,
yeah.
I would rather somebody
Tell me.
tell
Fellas,
me.
don't be fooled. If you tell her that your shit's small, it's not gonna happen, bro. There's
no,
no, way.
I would
I don't
prefer
think so.
to know like straight up rather than be surprised the first time we have sex.
A lot of
That's a
baddies
trap.
say that.
That's a trap.
I would
That
rather
sounds like a
know
horrible
beforehand.
trap. That sounds like a trap.
Yeah.
What?
A dude being like, yo, what if it's like average size?
Oh,
And then-
you downplay it,
and then
Okay,
you're
okay.
downplaying
No, but
your-
if it's dead ass small, I would prefer you to just say it,
But if I'm Drake, right?
so I could just accept you. I'll just accept you for you.
But if
Okay.
I'm Drake and I made all of these hits for y'all, even if my shit is really like 3 inches, I get an extra 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know what his shit looks like right
Yeah,
now,
this
but I
nigga's
know for a
crazy.
fact
No, that shit
because he
long,
got
bro.
all
I'm
of
not gonna hold you.
Eddie.
Word?
Yeah, that shit long, bro.
Eddie, you know I'm not pausing today. What's going on?
Yeah, that shit was like,
Eddin.
What,
Oh,
Eddin?
what the fuck is this?
Eddin.
What is
that's
that?
how he was choking
PG-13.
it. He was
What is
doing
this
this
shit?
You're
shit.
making our
motion.
audience uncomfortable, Eddin.
Am I making y'all uncomfortable?
Eddin.
But he
There's
did
a vid. She saw the video like 10 times at
He
least.
started swinging
Eddin.
his hand like
What
a
you did?
lasso.
Okay, but if you watch the video, that's pretty accurate.
Eddie,
See?
you was
He
looking
was
like,
Now that I watched it,
He
yeah.
swung his shit like a
What,
lasso.
I'm kidding, I'm
I was gonna
kidding,
say,
I'm
you better
kidding,
act
I'm
like you
kidding,
didn't
I'm
watch it.
kidding,
See,
I'm
look.
kidding.
Yeah.
Eddin, you was looking like a firefighter just now with a hose.
So was Drake.
Oh shit, I don't know.
Does that
I
make
ain't
you
pausing
hear?
none of
Does
that.
it make you hear his music differently?
Nah, one dance still hits.
Is it better?
That shit has a billion plays on Spotify.
It's hilarious. Liking Drake's music more after that is crazy. You can't do that.
But it's crazy.
That definitely happened with some people.
No, it added something for you. A couple inches.
Yo, that shit. Like, at the next Need to Know mixer, Reggie's only gonna request Drake.
Just mad Drake
For 19 hours straight.
Nah,
I was thinking about that today though. I was like, yo, like now I feel weird about playing Drake a little bit right now.
I'm so
I
don't know why.
I kind of feel more weird about other people. Like I was on Twitter. Granted, I didn't see the video, but I see dudes saying shit like, "Oh, Drake just like me."
That's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
I say, nigga, what?
You're doing too much.
Yeah, you're
what
doing
did you
too much.
say? And you know I'm not pausing nothing today.
Yeah.
But you know what's like the crazy thing is we've seen a lot of leaks in our life. Like we've seen nude leaks of everybody, men, women, sex tapes, leaks, men, women. Like I've seen a lot of leaks. Like there's a lot of dicks that I've seen I should have never seen. Like literally, I just should have never seen it. Like Safari. That's one.
Oh, y'all got like a dick archive. These niggas like, yeah, I remember the one from 2012. Oh yeah, Safari from
that's
4 years ago.
When you're on the internet, bro, like shit, like
Nah,
it
keep
leaks
going.
in the trends.
You want Reggie to finish the archive?
But this is the problem with Twitter. That's why I'm no longer on
She's
Twitter.
like, why are you putting me in this?
Like you see
Twitter.
a lot of things that you aren't supposed to see. So since I'm not invested as much as I am in Twitter, this is the one, like probably the most popular leak that I haven't seen.
You just like
and I feel good about not being forced to see it.
It's gonna happen.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Because Instagram, they don't play. They will strike your page.
100%.
Like nobody's taking a chance on Instagram. On Twitter, you got a little bit more like leniency.
More than that, they fucking on there.
Are we supposed to give women like shit for being dogs about it too?
Explain.
Talk to me.
Because when a woman's nudes leak, you know, I feel like we try to be a little bit more protective, and I think that I understand because it happens way more often.
I don't think so. If a sexy woman's nudes leak, it's like all over. It's pretty violating. What?
Remember when Sexy Red's tape came out?
I remember that.
Oh, that was that response.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
If like, let's say like, no, I don't want to like resurface anything, but I feel like
I feel
if
like
a sexy person's nudes leak, people are going at it, reposting it. Guys are thirsting over it. No,
that shit was fire. I ain't see
Sexy Red. I didn't watch that one.
You want to know what it really is? Like vagina and titties just look better.
I would say that.
I agree.
You know, so you want to protect things that look better.
A dick is so aggressive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't want to protect that shit. You just want to put some clothes on it. You just want to put a pair of boxes on that shit. You don't want to protect it.
I agree.
You know, they used to roam around.
No, but he had the hammer though. I'm not gonna hold you.
We heard you the first time.
I was like, damn. I wish I was Drake. Now I wish I was Drake. God damn.
You sound just like them niggas on Twitter.
I was like, no. People were doing a meat for meat. I was like, that's crazy.
What
I'm
you
not
mean?
doing
They
that.
was doing meat for meat.
What's
like,
meat for meat?
Post your pic next to his pic.
No, they wasn't.
Nobody did that.
No.
You went down that rabbit hole?
No, it came up on my feed though. I was like, fuck.
It just came up.
I deserved that because like I was like, this is kind of hilarious. And I was like,
Yeah, Eddin was on Twitter.
And when the algorithm,
So how many meats did you see in the last 24 hours?
That's a
outside of my
crazy
own
question.
and Drake's?
That's
Two?
it? No,
Yeah, two.
because you said you saw the meat for meat.
He saw like one tweet.
Oh, that's true.
So how many meat for meats plus your meat plus Drake's meat did you see?
It's simple PEMDAS.
Mm-hmm. When you carry the two, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe 4?
4?
Yeah.
That's a lot of meat.
The doctor would say
That's
cut
fine. He'll be
back.
all right.
The doctor would say come back?
Yeah.
It's a lot of protein. That's mad protein in a week, bro.
The doctor would say
you
cut
got
back.
a lot of
Where the
protein this
veggies
week.
at?
God damn.
What are veggies?
Holy shit.
Got a couple of veggies and
Only
fruit.
Drake's dick could put people in such a frenzy. What happened? I can't say Drake's dick.
Starting the sentence with only Drake's dick. And they cut. It's just crazy.
That's
But
the
all right,
episode
cool.
title.
I'm glad we got that. You know, any other coverage that we got to talk about this man, like meat, the meat.
Is there any like
Nothing.
I don't think so.
Is there
honestly.
meat that you definitely wouldn't want to see on the timeline?
I don't think I necessarily want to see any meat.
Joe Biden.
That would be
The day
bad.
Joe Biden's meat leaks.
That would be bad.
I would cry and
You
die.
know why I don't?
Should probably
Because I
see.
have so much respect for him.
Will Smith.
Don Cheadle.
What the fuck?
Don
That's so
Cheadle's
random.
very specific.
If I saw
Go
Don
on.
Cheadle's meat, I think it would send me like,
What?
imagine. Look
Don
at Don.
It would hurt you.
Google
SaVon.
Don right now.
War Machine.
He's mad like a stout.
You mean like
A
hotel?
stout?
I don't think that's how you say it.
Adjective.
Isn't it astute?
It might be, but I
Maybe
don't.
I'm wrong.
I don't want to see Don Cheadle's meat.
Nah,
I really
you,
fuck
you,
with Don,
you never
though.
saw Hotel Rwanda?
His meat was in that.
I don't know. Check it.
Fact checking the meat is crazy though. You can't do that.
Yeah, no.
But
yeah, I think that's the only person I don't want to see. Everybody else, like, I can avoid it because I'm not invested in Twitter anymore. So I'm blessed.
I don't know. Nobody's meat would really ruin my day because I feel like I would be desensitized to like nudes. If someone's shit like that, I'll be like, whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just a dick. That's why I think
it's
that
because
whole,
it's Drake. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's Drake.
I see what you're
that's
saying.
why the whole topic is funny to me because it's just like, all right, cool. Dude's
Moving
means
on.
out there.
Yeah.
It's over. But now people policing it and who's talking about it. Or I saw people that were like, why are straight dudes talking about another man's penis? And I'm just like, that shit's pretty funny to me, bro. This shit got legal. And now if his shit was small, I feel bad for him. I'm like, damn, that sucks. But this dude got mad money.
But I wouldn't feel bad.
He made Hotline Bling. Like
he did.
He's lit. And speaking of songs that he made, I want to talk about that whole him and Rihanna and the one dance shit during his tour. That was weird.
Wait, what?
So he like, I guess he's on tour right now. He's on tour with J.Cole.
He is.
Okay.
With his All Blur tour.
Just add a little dirt.
Right? And then I guess he was performing one dance while he was on a floating stage.
Mm-hmm.
He had a fucking, what was that gun called? He had like some fucfucking foam gun on him or some shit.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
The bang boom.
Yes, I know what you're talking. I did the like, yeah.
And then when he was doing one dance,
shit,
he told the crowd for them to sing it.
Work. It was work.
Work. Oh,
I
work.
think it was
Sorry,
work.
sorry,
It was
sorry.
work.
My
It
bad.
was Rihanna
Yeah.
featuring Drake. Work.
Work. Yeah. So why is he still so petty about this?
Wait, what did he do with it?
He basically
He wanted them to sing his part.
Yeah.
Like he didn't want to sing his part.
So he played
he
the
doesn't
song.
do the song.
Now,
So then why
mind
did he
you,
even play it?
I'm gonna be honest, and this is how I know Drake is a different type of petty, right? Because a nigga who has 200 hits, you really don't have to play that
Don't
song.
have to. Well,
so he doesn't.
got to.
He does
the
not.
ladies are gonna want work.
Drake's concert has become
Drake
like a
has
party.
Controller.
You got
If
work.
you have Controller, you don't have to play any other song for the ladies.
I'm
Why
sorry,
would you just
SaVon.
play it just
Sorry.
to not sing it though?
Are you trying to say that Controller is better than work?
I'm trying to say it's a great substitute.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say better,
Okay.
but if I hear Controller, I don't need
That was a
work.
good political answer.
Yeah.
If you needed one, if you could
See.
only have one though,
If
Oh,
I could
shit.
in
only
this room
have
right now,
one.
Oh, I don't know. I know work is the
Controller.
overall favorite, but
Oh,
I don't.
yeah?
Controller's so good
Controller,
though.
yeah.
Like
Controller is
It was an experience.
2016.
Yes. And I remember 2016 vividly.
That is like the song of 2016 for me.
Controller.
And One Dance was that year too. It's funny
It
you brought it up
was.
earlier.
It was. So
Yeah.
that's all. It's all views.
if
Mhm.
it was exactly. So if you have Controller, I don't think you need to play work. So for him to even have that in his set list,
Yeah.
and then for him to prematurely say, "Oh yeah, fuck this bitch," I'm gonna let you sing it.
Yeah.
Like
I
that's
get it,
just
though.
petty.
So
He's
unnecessary.
I don't know if it's petty though.
But
I think it's
if you walking around with the rocket, maybe you could do.
No,
shit
no, I
like
He
like
just
that.
does whatever he
You
wants.
just do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
do whatever
When you
you
got a
like,
billion,
yeah.
you got the meat rocket. It's
Fuck
crazy.
it, yeah.
I don't think it's petty.
Oh,
I just think it's like
yeah.
unnecessary.
Think about it, right? On paper,
Yeah.
I don't know how old Rihanna is, but I know they're both in their 30s, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
On paper, Drake is in his latter 30s, unmarried, got a baby mama. Rihanna on the other end, we don't even know if she's married or not. She's on probably on baby number 3, right, with A$AP Rocky.
Oh yeah, he's hurt.
You gotta show the world something.
He's hurt.
I'm not saying it's right, but because on paper they're gonna kill you. Oh yeah, you just a rich baby daddy.
You know why I can't agree to that?
Yeah.
Because I don't even associate you with Rihanna. Like you aren't the first ex I think of when I think of Rihanna.
Stop right there.
Personally,
You also,
Personally.
I like that.
I
But
agree
So
with
for
SaVon.
you like jumping into that, trying to make you a thing
Well,
with
you know what
Rihanna
we
and
forget?
A$AP, I don't know
you
if
know
I
what,
feel that way.
You know what we forget? How Rihanna dubbed Drake on that stage at that award
Fire.
show that one year.
He like
right.
confessed his love for her, and then she just
that was
dabbed.
weird.
He literally leaned
Bad
into.
timing.
Think about being
Really
the
bad
biggest
timing.
rapper in the world, and this was in 2016 too, right? Controller, One Dance is out. You're Drake. Views did 1 million first week. Rihanna dubbed your kiss on stage. That would stink forever.
Weird timing for him to do that too. Wait, what's the
yeah.
first ex you guys think of?
Chris Brown.
Oh, duh.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I
Very good
associate
point.
Rihanna with Chris
Yeah.
Brown for
Yeah.
all the reasons, not
Mhm.
just like the moment that everybody's probably thinking about.
Wasn't his Schmeat out there too?
Word?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Chris
think it
Brown.
was.
Yep, I
So
saw Chris Brown.
excited.
I've seen a
I ain't get
lot.
excited, Eddin.
That I don't
He
think.
sounded you didn't hear that?
I ain't
He
paused
said,
that.
word?
I said, what? They leaking everybody's shit, man.
You ain't see that
100%.
shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm?
What have you
You got
seen?
the dick archive, so
Excuse me?
So pull it out.
It just-
Wait, what?
Yeah, he just remembered like
I'm not doing.
So don't be like,
'cause I
yeah.
said I wasn't gonna say
May
pause.
6th on 2004.
I was gonna say. I said I'm just getting my job. we come in here and we talk about cultural events, so I
that.
have to know about these things, and I've had to know about these things.
It was for research purposes,
It
guys.
wasn't. It just popped up. I didn't research anything.
No, it did pop up.
But
wait, what was the
X
X that you thought of first when it came to
Rihanna? I agree, Chris Brown.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I don't associate, like, when I see Rihanna, I don't see Drake. When I see Drake, I don't see Rihanna. I see a whole bunch of different
that era's
people.
over.
Like, so for him to continue to shade her in the way that he does, I don't know. It's kind of strange to me. Like, and then for him to say, like, yo, the sex wasn't even that fire.
That was
like,
weird.
most people are connected to their ex outside of just experiences because of the sex.
I think it's just done for
I want y'all to all think right now, except for Regi. Regi, you don't got no exes. Everybody else think it's just that one ex where it's the sex.
Where the sex was just the best?
It was just like, she's the one, he's the one. You see an image. It's easy. It's that easy. So for him to be like, yo, I don't have that, your sex wasn't even that fire, like, you're lying.
Is the sex?
Okay, when Drake is shading Rihanna saying the sex isn't fire, nobody believes you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that did not land. No one believes that.
Is the sex the same with everyone?
But wait, real quick, stop saying I got the dick archives.
Yo, my fault. My fault.
I'm not rolling with
My
that.
fault.
I'll let you get some shit off on the episodes. But like, I'm thinking about that.
It's fine. Okay, let's not do it.
I take it back.
But I'm not gonna say pause. But I ain't but continue.
No, he stopped what he was thinking about to tell.
No, I get it though.
What the fuck is this nigga saying? Like, he's crazy. Like, my sisters are here. What the fuck is wrong with
Every episode is like this.
That's what I tried to warn you before we started.
All right. My whole thing was,
I know.
Maybe they weren't compatible intimately.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a thing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We all love Rihanna, right? We would all love to have had a shot potentially, right? But everybody's different.
Does compatibility work one way?
Yeah, it can.
I'm
What do you
listening.
mean?
Keep
Like,
going.
one person
Maybe
is
she
having
didn't
an
like it, or
amazing
maybe he
time?
didn't like
Does
it.
it only work one way? Because if he still feels like, clearly he feels something.
Yeah.
We don't know how he feels, but he feels something because on his latest album, he shades her with the anti bar.
Hate that bro.
On his very first show on his tour with J.Cole, he shades her. So clearly he feels something, right? Maybe he felt like she's the one that got away. Or maybe he felt the compatibility that she may not feel. Clearly she doesn't.
And she's just chilling.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like maybe compatibility works one way. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. That must suck.
Because maybe every other element of the relationship was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it came to that,
it definitely seems that way. The whole compatibility one way. It definitely. I don't know what he's thinking, but from the outside looking in, this is what's happening. This is what he's showing us. So
I think Rihanna's him.
Wait, what?
Go on.
Rihanna's really him.
Hmm?
No, like
or her?
I don't think
you mean really her.
Like she's her?
Nah, because I'm not sexist. So if
okay,
we call
I like that.
her,
I see what you're getting at.
She's a king.
She's
you
him.
feel me? Like she's him.
Why can't she be a queen though?
She could be
Because
both. She could be all that.
Okay.
She could be everything. King, queen, whatever. But she's really
I'm gonna let him have this one.
Whatever you want to call Rihanna, like the top of the food chain, like she's really the top of the top.
The one.
Like
this isn't your bias speaking, right?
I'm about to give you the facts, the whole facts. Chris Brown,
okay,
Drake. That's just two. There's a rumor.
Okay.
And this is a hard segue, so just stay with me, yo.
Oh, I like this.
But there's a rumor.
He's driving the boat.
All right. So we got Drake, we got Chris Brown,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's been speculation in the industry, in the entertainment space.
Land it.
Jay-Z.
Oh, okay.
What?
I see that coming.
I don't have any facts. Word on the street is that Jay-Z and Rihanna were very friendly at some point.
Okay.
Now,
shout out to Rock Nation.
With that being said, even outside of those rumors, Rihanna's her.
You're saying her jersey is in the rafters?
I'm saying whatever she's doing to these niggas, to these men, like and that's a different tier of
she slays them.
That, you know what I'm saying?
Who
like,
was that Saudi prince she was with that she was
the billionaire
cursing out in the pool?
Billionaire.
Might be up there. He was like a billionaire, right?
And now this is gonna be my bias, and I don't give a fuck. She ended up settling with a nigga from New York.
Period.
Wait,
After
I don't like the word settling.
Wait, who?
Oh, okay, settling.
Settling down.
Settling down. Okay,
gotcha. I'm like, wait, who she settled with? Who had a case?
Nah, I said what I said. I said what I said. I meant that shit.
Rocky.
You meant that? You said settle.
She settled with? Yeah.
Oh.
That's settling to me.
Big New York.
I don't think it's settling because if she thought she could do better, if she wasn't happy, I don't think she would be with him.
Wait, so you're anti-Rocky?
He's all anti. He's always been like this.
Wait, why?
I love Rocky. I love them together.
I like Rocky because he don't got to put out music and can do Rolling Loud, could do a Coachella. That's impressive to do.
No, I love house husbands.
Whoa! I want to hear this. Wait, so what's with this?
Don't, because
what's with this
he doesn't. Because for a year straight, unprovoked, he would slander Corday.
He did. He was.
What's with this anti-Rocky thing going on?
It's not even anti.
It's anti.
It is anti. It's honestly, it's really just from a musical standpoint. Not personally. I don't know.
Music standpoint.
Yeah, from a music standpoint, I never understood the hype. There's a few people like ASAP, Playboy Cardi. There's a few guys I just don't understand why.
It's not his cup of tea.
It's just not for me. And then I also just don't understand who it's for.
Okay.
So like,
their audience.
If you're a Playboy Cardi fan,
very niche audience.
I don't want to be around you.
That's intriguing.
What if I was a Playboy
Any
Cardi
Playboy
fan?
Cardi fans here? Oh, guess not.
Cardi, I saw you with that thong on. That's not hip hop.
Oh yeah, he did have a. He
It's
had
not
a
hip
thong on.
hop.
Excuse
Yeah.
me. And I got the dick archives.
My fault.
But that's not dick. That's thong.
What
The
archives
thong
you got?
archive.
IG.
IG.
Yeah, I saw that too.
My fault.
That's very intriguing.
You saw that shit too?
Well, I didn't see that.
It was
Alright,
the fish. It was the fishnet thong. I
it
never
was like a
seen no shit
see-through.
like
Yeah,
that.
it was weird.
Wait, Playboy Cardi?
Yeah.
You ever seen a fishnet
Do
thong?
you know? I had a sister who asked me for $100 bra one time.
$100 bra?
Yeah, nah, get like that.
I was like,
Yeah,
what?
Did it have like Spotify or something?
It get like.
I don't know what that shit
Eddin,
is.
what?
Why was it $100? Reggie, why
I don't know.
bras are $100?
But I can't
Good
even.
quality bras are $100.
They are, but fishnets, Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
Regardless, I don't want to be
Thong.
around anybody who listens to Playboy Cardi.
Are you saying
Or
that? Are you saying that Rihanna has reached heights in music that you feel like ASAP Rocky never did, so she settled?
I feel.
I would even say just music though.
Just
Fashion,
in general. Yeah.
everything.
But even Rocky,
kinda
he's
see
done a
what
lot
you
with
mean.
fashion as well.
Yeah, same there. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like in
Absolutely.
the beginning when people were like, "Oh, they're for real together." Rihanna and ASAP. I hated when people suddenly want to forget how much ASAP Rocky has done. I didn't like that.
I think the
Like, he was
combo
really
was just
him.
random though.
He did. He
not,
did a lot.
Not necessarily just his status. In that I didn't see ASAP and Rihanna get together. I didn't that, or did you guys see that a long while away?
I didn't see it.
No,
I didn't see
I
it.
didn't. But I'm conflicted because I appreciate the fact that he's from New York. But then I look at, and maybe this is me just being like brainwashed or like programmed in a sense because, and this would kind of lead us to the Grammys, but when I see a Beyonce, I see a Jay-Z, right? When I see even like an Alicia Keys and a Swiss Beats, that even makes sense to me, right? Like,
But then you see Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis.
That definitely makes sense to me too.
that makes
Dude.
sense.
That don't make sense to you?
That makes
You seen that
absolute
I thought it was
sense.
disproportionate. That's not disproportionate.
I have not
why?
at all.
Oh, word?
People
I'm
don't
sleep-
shout.
They
Wait,
worked
wait.
together for.
What?
Word?
They worked together for mad long.
So
No,
who do you think has the upper hand in that?
I thought Ashton Kutcher had the upper hand. Didn't
Oh
he?
yeah, no, yeah.
Right?
I think he has the upper
Didn't
hand.
Yeah.
Well, he may have, but Mina
did
Kunis was
Punk'd.
like Family Guy. She's been on mad
SaVon.
shit. What do you mean? She's Meg.
She's an A-list actress.
She's Meg.
She's Meg.
Nah, she's
fucking
she's-
Meg, bro. like, what are we talking
There's
about?
Mila,
She's done
Mila
other
Kunis hive
stuff.
over here.
No, she's done a lot, but like, I
That's
don't
the first
think.
IMDb credit you pulled out.
Absolutely.
Oh, come on.
Family Guy
Guy's
still to this day
iconic,
goes
though.
on, I think, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
she's Meg, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what are we
that's
talking
fair.
about? Like,
Alright, that's
I
fair,
think
that's
that's a
fair.
lot closer, personally,
That's fair,
than
that's
like
fair.
Rihanna and ASAP.
For me,
I sound like a
Rihanna
hater,
and
that's
ASAP,
okay.
it made sense to me because they're both from Barbados. That like is like all I needed
That's
to
true.
know.
That is true.
And they have always talked about that, how they bonded over that, and they're both traditional. So I'm like, okay, cool.
See, I love that.
I have a special appreciation for ASAP Rocky and Joey Badass. I remember being in New York in middle school and high school and to see a rebirth.
Oh my God. When ASAP Mob, that era, oh my God.
And
yeah.
Pro Era, when Pro
Pro
Era
Era
and
was
Mo,
time.
ASAP Mob was out here to compete with Our Future Wolfgang on the West Coast.
Oh, I remember that.
It was just, they did something for music.
That was so
man.
fun.
They
Also, like
changed
that's
it.
when Tumblr was
did.
popping too. I remember those days.
Word.
They definitely did something.
Going
for culture.
back to what you were mentioning about Jay-Z and Rihanna, was that time the same time as like Umbrella? Like that time?
Yeah.
Because I remember there was like speculation that like Rihanna and Beyonce didn't fuck with each other
Yeah.
because of that whole thing. So I kind of know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not jacking it,
Hey,
man.
we'll
He was
never
with his
know.
queen bee. He was with his queen bee.
Yeah.
I mean, he stood on business at the Grammys.
Yeah.
He did.
Y'all saw the
Okay,
Grammys.
transition.
Did y'all see the Grammys? Y'all watched the Grammys?
I caught most of it.
Okay.
I
come
watched
on,
the
you saw
entire thing because I had
Yeah?
to cover it.
Oh my
so,
God.
Nice.
Yeah, I
So-
was-
So I think
Can we
it'd
hear
be
you?
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be
please.
perfect for you to kind of give us
Please.
like a quick little synopsis on that.
Yeah.
As always, there were good moments and bad moments, and we go through this every single year when they snub certain people, and people are bound to be snubbed because not everybody can win. So the biggest snub of the night, people I feel like widely agree, is SZA not winning best album of the year for SOS.
Damn.
But I think I just need to get this out of the way. I'm sorry, you guys know I'm gonna bring it up. But my favorite moment was when Victoria Monet won Best New Artist, and she went up there and she just really reminded us. Just to like, what I got from it was just stay the course. Just stay the course. It took her like 2 decades to do this. That was my biggest highlight. How about you guys? What's your biggest highlight of the night?
That hip hop is phony.
Ooh.
Wait.
Okay.
Hip hop is so phony. I forgot it was the Grammys until I went on Twitter, and then I saw all of the discourse on my algorithms, which is a lot of hip hop, rap, and all that shit. And every year we go, oh fuck the Grammys. Something that stood out to me this year were the people that stood on business. Salute to Drake. Salute to Hove to an extent, because, you know, he drank out of that shit and talked his business when he got up there.
Yeah, that was hard.
But I feel like we come to a resolve every year. Like, okay, all right, guys, it's not for us. The Grammys isn't a hip hop show. I will give them this though. I like the fact that they did a 50 years of hip hop separation separate about a month ago, because it was the 50 years of hip hop, and you know we didn't see much hip hop performances on the Grammys night. So I do like the fact that the Grammys decided to be like, you know what? In order to really appreciate and honor hip hop, we're gonna just take a complete night to the side and just bring up hip hop artists and celebrate them. That was dope to me. But hip hop's so phony because I just said this recently. The Grammy night is like convincing yourself you're over an ex until you run into them.
I did see that tweet. That tweet was a banger,
right?
Alex.
Right?
You tweeted that?
I did tweet that.
That's your boss?
That's my boss.
Yo, that's
Thank you, bro. My fault.
That's hard.
No,
It's literally like, that's hard, my nigga. I like that. I like that.
It's giving like it's giving like psh, I don't care. And then like when you if you win, it's like, oh my gosh, this is the thank you.
Right?
I feel
you run into your ex, right? And you're like, nah, I've been over them. And then the night comes and you get all these rush of new emotions. I seen Meek tweet 50 times. He was on a PJ. He was on a private jet. That's what perplexed me to shit.
What was Meek saying?
A whole bunch of shit. Just along the lines of the Grammys is not for us.
Okay.
He throws the biggest Grammy parties come Grammy time because he feels like, you know, he needs to put on.
That's why I said, like, it's pretty much the same conversation every single year. Like, the snubs, like, oh my God, they don't know what they're doing. We don't know who's voting, yada, yada, yada. They don't give the accolades that they should. It's the same conversation every year.
That's funny because this whole scope of the convo was very much exactly what Jay-Z was talking about.
Right.
Even from him mentioning the first, like, hip-hop or rap nomination with Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff, he was like, yeah, they didn't even get televised, but then they still watched the Grammys back at the hotel.
Right.
Yeah. I forgot what his whole like situation was, but he still watched the Grammy too. Yeah. From home. Like, it's people are hypocritical, but that's human nature at the end of the day. We're gonna make it happen because we make it a big deal. We make it a big deal until it's not.
Yeah, yo.
But I don't know when it would ever not be a big deal because it's just such a long line of history. It is so acclaimed. We can hate it all we want, but at the end of the day, like, when will the Grammys not matter? You know what I mean?
I just want artists to say, SaVon, I know you're gonna say something, so don't forget. I saw it in his face, and I'm sorry about Dick Archive.
When he was giving you your props, I was like, well, I'm sure you forgot about Dick Archive by now, right? Never mind.
But you know, it's the one time where you kind of could, like, as a rap artist, you got to kind of know, like, all right, cool. Killer Mike. He swept.
Won 3 of them.
I'm so happy for Killer Mike. I loved Michael, the album.
I would say the hip hop community is pretty happy with that result.
I feel like everyone saw that coming.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm hype about it. The kids are tight. The Consonants in them don't even know who that is.
That was, and we'll talk about that.
We'll get to that, right? But for me, it was like, personally, I wish I would have seen him go up there the way Hove did.
In what way? In what way?
Oh, like televised, you mean?
Calm, televised for one, but in a very calm, reserved, witty way of accepting a gift and an award, but also speaking to the discrepancies within the community. And the community. Okay. Right? So I saw him run up there like, it was dope. Like, I'm so excited. I love the album, but it's like, Killer Mike, like, you stamped.
You know why I don't feel like that?
Because if you want a Grammy, Alex, what would you do?
All right, so I love this.
Real quick.
I love this. Keep going,
Hove, that's what he does.
True.
That's his stage. Like, the Grammys is made and catered to people like a Jay-Z. A Killer Mike is like considered an underdog.
I disagree. I'm gonna tell you why. I think when you win a Grammy, your stock goes up. So I wish artists would just admit and just stop capping like, oh, fuck the Grammys because you didn't win. Just say that you like what comes in your life after you win a Grammy.
But I think that's what Killer Mike like showed. Not only did he say like, all right, and let me not like try to speak for him.
Right.
But I think when somebody who has been in the game for so long, who's contributed so much, and somebody who stands on something, like I think that's really what it was. It's like, look, you can have a message, you could like say what you feel and still win in the eyes of the man, so to speak, right? The Grammys is that committee where, you know, we look at it like the secret society, right? Like we always kind of talk about the system. They are the quote unquote system. So for somebody like a Killer Mike to win 3 Grammys, to sweep his categories, every single thing that he's in, I win. I think for him, it's like one of those outliers where it's like, all right, I did the work. I didn't have to change who I was. I'm not a Jay-Z. I'm not a Nas. I'm not a Drake. I don't have mainstream success in that way, but I can still get acknowledged and win these type of awards being who I am. I think that's a dope accomplishment. And for me to get on stage and act like the person that I am, right? Like he didn't have to conform.
Yeah.
He got on stage and he was acting like I'm a Southern nigga. And I'm gonna leave the Grammys in handcuffs as a,
oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I appreciate seeing him being that.
Being himself.
For Facts. Me, I get it.
Like, and salute to that man.
But for me though, like,
salute to that man.
I think it really would have been hip hop if he would have said something like, yo, this should have been televised.
Nah.
Would you?
What's more hip hop than getting taken out of the Grammys in handcuffs?
We're gonna get there.
After winning everything, nigga. What's more hip hop than that?
Nah, bro.
Would you have wanted Jay-Z and Killer Mike to switch? Like, let's say Jay-Z was the one that kind of went in, like, just kind of like whatever. And then
I think I would just want, because they're around the same age range, like, I would want my elder statesman in rap to just be cooler than the Grammys.
That was Mike's first 3, no?
I think he actually won one before with Outkast. I could be wrong. Somebody look that up.
Because that's my thing.
And even if he did win it with Outkast,
it wasn't his.
It wasn't his.
Sure.
Yeah. This is the work that he put in. This is the album that he created. This
and
is the
Jay's was an honorable mention.
That's what I'm saying.
But hip hop to me is when Hove got it and drunk out of that shit, right? Yeah. We're so much cooler.
There's levels though. Because
but hear me out.
At some point, Hove was hyped to get the Grammy.
I mean, I haven't seen the footage.
At some point.
Probably. I'm just saying, right, hip hop, we go against.
Put it like this.
Hold on, let me finish. Hip hop, we go against the grain. We don't follow shit. We set trends. If we want to voice our opinion on something that we don't like, we're going to do it. I just wish it could have been playful. Like, salute to the Grammys, man. Shit for this 3.
Like, thanks for this, but
y'all know this should have been televised. Salute.
Like something like that.
I would have loved that.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If Jay-Z wasn't so enamored by the Grammys, right? If he wasn't as invested, like, I get it. The demeanor that he had when he received and he gave his acceptance speech, it came off kind of like, I'm above this, I'm cool.
Hip hop.
I drink. It came off like quote unquote hip hop, right? But if he wasn't pressed, he wouldn't have got on that stage and tried to defend his wife in 2024.
But
if he didn't realize the significance of the Grammys, he wouldn't have got up there and made his moment about his wife who didn't win an award that everybody feels she deserves.
But Pete, I'm cool with that. Beyonce raps. I love when she raps. She's been a firm.
I'm trying.
She's
I like it though.
She's been a part of the hip hop community for ages. We know that. We love when there's a rapper on the verse and her on the. We've done it. We've heard the Carters. I love the Carters. Right. I love that album. Let's not sit here and act like that. What I'm saying is, like, as a rapper, he did rapper shit, and he defended his wife. Who's just an artist. As an artist, he defended his wife. So I respect that, yo. But he didn't defend himself? He wasn't talking about his type of award. I think it was a Dr. Dre.
What was Renaissance labeled as?
Probably like a dance album, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was like best dance album of the year or something like that. But it just didn't get album of the year, which is the big one, which she should have gotten. So
you think she should have gotten album of the year?
Huh?
You think she should have gotten
absolutely, yeah. But don't ask me. I'm
what was the category? What was the category? Who was in that category?
Album of the year?
Yes.
Taylor Swift.
If we could get the people who was in the category for album of the year,
this
then
year?
I could give. Yeah.
Oh.
Because you said, do I think she should have won? Again, I didn't watch it.
No, not this year. No, Beyonce wasn't nominated. It was last year.
It was last year.
Yeah.
She won something else, but not album of the year. And this has been the case for like decades.
But we know the Carters have had a beef with the Grammys for a long time. Yeah. And it seems like all of the people at the top of the food chain have had a beef with the Grammys for a really long time. Even Drake, like you said, Drake, he stood on business. He didn't go to the Grammys. He doesn't go to the Grammys. I think a big reason that Beyonce and Hov went to the Grammys is because one, Jay-Z was receiving the Dr. Dre Award, which is like the most prestigious award at the Grammys for hip hop acts. So if you're gonna win that, you gotta get it. Like his Grammy wasn't even gold. It was black.
Global Impact. That's what I was
That's pretty
cool.
cool.
It was the Global Impact Award.
Yeah.
The Global Impact.
Dr. Dre's Global Impact Award.
You think Hov was really pressed to win that?
Absolutely.
Yes, that's why he was there.
You think he was pressed to win that though?
He was not pressed.
Like, all right.
He was not pressed to win that shit.
I'm gonna give you
if anything.
If
you're anti-Grammy and you're pressed to win a Grammy, that's crazy to me.
If anything, I think he was hyped to make a moment because he knew he was gonna go up there. He wasn't pressed to win.
He wasn't pressed.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this, right? And this is something that I had to learn because. And all of us kind of know this thing because we all work in this space, right?
Yeah.
So at some point, you go from consumer to producer. The four of us on this podcast, we're all producers, right? We kind of have a peek behind the curtain. We kind of know how this thing works. One of the things that I learned working at HBO is how the award ceremonies and how the award shows work.
Right.
Award shows work. Everybody and everything that you see, people that get awarded, you have to be submitted by either yourself or a team, most likely a team. The Walk of Fame, the Star Walks, all that shit is paid for. So anybody who you see who receives a star on the Walk of Fame, their team, they pay for that star.
Yes, but not the Global Impact Award.
But listen, nobody is coming up to you and giving you anything in this life. So all the people who may feel like your favorite artist won an award because they earned it, they didn't. They pay.
You don't need even not even for Jay-Z to do
that? All right. There is a certain level of earning it, quote unquote. But if Jay-Z or if these artists don't submit their work to these committees, it will not be acknowledged.
Even for a Global Impact Award?
That's what I'm trying to say. For a Global Impact Award, bro.
There's a committee who says Jay-Z deserves it.
Okay.
Jay-Z deserves it. Now, whoever deems him to deserve it, they reach out to Jay-Z. Hey, we are considering you. We want to give you this award. Please, will you come to our show?
Yes.
Right. That's how it works, right? Yeah. Jay-Z decides if he's going to come to your show or not.
Of course.
If Jay-Z says, I'm not coming to your show, there is somebody else who they have in consideration that will bring ratings, that will bring eyes, that will bring attention to the award, that will say, hey, all right, Jay-Z doesn't want to come. Cool. We'll go get Nas.
Yeah.
And let's bring Nas on and he'll accept this award because he's going to actually show up. So I'm not saying that Jay-Z wasn't excited or happy to receive the award, but what I'm saying is nothing happens by coincidence at any of these award shows.
But the coincidence, but what I'm saying is you're right. I think he did want to go, but it's not because of any allure of the Grammys or I think it's to make a point, a message. He spoke about Beyonce's album that released last year.
I think he could have done it without the Grammys.
He did that without intent, though.
So why do you think he went to the Grammys? And why do you think
with intent.
Why do you think he did exactly what he did at the Grammy?
I just told you. To go make a point, go make a message like, hey, y'all, I know y'all think like hip hop is now being more represented and things like of that nature, but I'm here to remind y'all, I'm going to drink out this shit as soon as I win it, and I'm going to talk about all of the problems. He also said on that stage like, yo, it's a lot of y'all that got snubbed tonight. There's a lot of y'all that deserve to be in the category. There's a lot of y'all that don't deserve to be in the category. I think it's a bigger thing at play, bro. Not because he's just hyped because the Grammys might give it to a Nas. Nah, it's more like, all right, cool. Y'all want to give it to me? All right, cool. I'm going to go make a message. I'm going to go make a point up there.
You think he wanted that shit?
Of course he wanted it.
No.
That's why he's there.
Hell no.
And you wouldn't go accept the award, you know what I'm saying?
Of course he wanted it.
Hell no.
That's why he did his signature. Let me pour my champagne into the Grammy. Let me pour into it.
Oh, you take it as a signature.
Let me also
my brain
have a callback on saying, hey, the last Grammy that I won was a sippy cup for Blue. This Grammy, Blue has her own. Like, of course, these people is too strategic. It's too much money behind them for them to just do things and plan it in the moment. Like, I believe, and I hate that we have to have this conversation because I love Hov. I love Beyonce. Too. And a part of doing what it is that we do, like, there's like this unforbidden rule where we can't talk against them. Yeah. But, like, this shit is entitlement. The shit that we're talking about with Jay-Z caping for Beyonce, that's entitlement.
Okay, cool.
How is that entitlement?
That's interesting.
Like, what about it was entitled?
Y'all have everything in the world.
Okay.
Beyonce has literally him and Beyonce combined have the most Grammys ever in their household.
Okay.
So for you to get on stage and kind of act like it's a travesty that she didn't win one award,
I don't think that's not what he's saying.
I don't think it was just caping for Beyonce though.
No, he's saying more so like you guys kind of like have never given her that album of the year. It wasn't just about Renaissance.
So what?
And he said, but
no, it's worth noting.
No,
it's worth
you got
noting
80 Grammys.
Okay,
so what?
It's not like okay, you got 80
To
Grammys.
you.
That's good enough. It's like no, she deserves. Like, what more can she do to get album of the year? That was his point.
She's earned everything.
Think about it, bro.
We've given you everything.
No. See, I don't like that, right? If I win a Grammy off of a feature, or if I win a Grammy off a single here and there, that's cool. That's super dope, right? But at the Grammys, to win album of the year,
that's like the big one.
It's the big one.
But
hold on.
But a person like Beyonce, you're still Beyonce at the end of the day.
Exactly.
But you don't need album of the year.
I feel it. And I understand what you're saying in terms of entitlement, right? But when you say like, yo, we treat the Grammy like a sippy cup, bro, that don't tell me we press, bro. That just means we collecting. Whatever y'all want to collect, we're going to collect. But we're going to send a message when we do it. I saw Drake pass whatever Spotify goal he passed however long ago it was, and he ate spaghetti off of the plaque. That don't tell me that I forgot the word you used just now, but that don't tell me that like
entitlement.
No, it was one before that. But when I see that, I take it as disrespect. I don't see it as I'm getting a Grammy to drink out of it. Oh, signature, nigga, that's not a signature. That's I'm disrespecting y'all, nigga. This shit y'all gave me, I'm about to throw liquor in here, bro, and drink because I don't give a fuck. Like that's how I see it.
But that makes him mad hypocritical. But that was the whole essence of his speech at the end of the day.
Exactly.
I think he cares. And then I think we care way too much about that than they
hip-hop
too,
is phony.
Right? We talked about how like, you know, it's like seeing that ex we haven't seen in a good time. They look good.
We pretend we don't care. Yeah.
We pretend we don't care. But this is another side of it. With Jay-Z being there, most of the hip hop community was ready to check out what was going to happen, what he was going to say.
Yes.
And he said it right. But back to SaVon's argument.
But hold on. But imagine if Jay-Z acted like Killer Mike. Do you think that would be the correct message for hip hop?
There's no way he was gonna do that.
I know, but just imagine if he
tough.
Not at this point in his career.
Yeah, not
because
this point.
But that's my
because that wasn't his first.
And
that's
the beauty of Killer Mike. There's levels. You get to see it in real time. The difference in where he is and where Killer Mike is.
I understand that.
So
that's not what I'm
you would
speaking
never
to.
see Hov act like Killer Mike because again, the system is against a Killer Mike. The system is literally designed for somebody like a Hov.
You heard how Eddin said like, yo, we were waiting for what Jay-Z was going to say on that stage, right?
Yeah.
For all the other artists, all the other people in hip hop and rap, right? They knew that if anyone else here is just going to be hyped because they got an accolade, he's going to be the guy to be like, all right, y'all, of course, these are dope and everything, but here's the other side of it. Only reason why I brought up what if Killer Mike did that is because we wouldn't want that out of a Hov because we see him as bigger than that, right? So if we see him as bigger than that, I don't think they see these Grammys as, oh man, we need it, we got to show up.
Nah, he shouldn't have taken that award.
Exactly. He shouldn't have taken an award?
He should have.
But what if the message? What about a message though?
He could put that message anywhere else. Why the Grammys? If we talking about how irrelevant the Grammys are.
I think it's more impactful. I saw Drake post on his little story like, yo, artists, y'all are super dope and great. I don't think everybody saw that. But I did see Jay-Z trend for the whole day. Oh, matter of fuck that, the whole week. Yo, did you see the Jay-Z speech? Did you see the Jay-Z speech? It's way more impactful when you do it in front of their faces at their door. A little IG post with a black screen, nigga.
But it sucks though, because it reminds me of what SaVon just said.
Yeah.
Which is just like, we know how shit is done behind the scenes.
Yes.
And it's planted. It doesn't feel genuine to me.
At the end
of the day, if Jay-Z's gonna go on to the Grammys to talk his shit, where he could have done it any other platform.
But any other platform isn't as impactful than the Grammys.
I agree because when Drake also had his moment, like, oh fuck the Grammys on stage while accepting it, that's why we know about that moment because he did it there.
Absolutely.
Like that's the most.
But they know that they're gonna do that. Y'all know that, right? Like this isn't like, oh well.
No, I know.
Cut him off.
No, I know.
No, like they know.
I know. But
does that not kind of lessen it a little bit for you?
No. But it's important for figures like Jay-Z to continue the message.
Absolutely.
That's the point I'm trying to make, right? Like, no, you need to keep making these types of efforts on these stages for us. Where it's like, okay, cool. Even if you win a Grammy, you could win a Grammy. It could help your life, bro. But let's not look at it as whole. As, okay, this is the
end all be all.
But he just said that his own shorty needs that Grammy.
Yeah, he didn't say need.
I feel like
deserve, or it's a travesty.
It's being interpreted. It's being interpreted.
Exactly. Like,
that wasn't a quote.
For me, you poke holes in your own argument when you don't stand by the words that you say.
I think
if you stand for something, you stand for something. So if I don't fuck with you, like I have this thing with me, right? Like I can't fake it, bro. I literally cannot. One of the things about me and Alex, why we get along so well, neither one of us can fake it.
Nah.
When me and him have an issue or we don't see eye to eye, it gets resolved in real time. Yeah. And it's never disrespectful. Like, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do the disrespect. But
sorry about Dick Arcot.
If there's, thanks, I appreciate that, my brother. But if there's anything that's really, really, really real, he and I will get to it in a moment because I just can't. That's not my personality. Yeah. We stand for something, who we are. I stand for how I feel. When you go somewhere where you feel like you're not welcome, when you feel like they're against you, when you feel like you deserve more, that means you are compromising yourself in some capacity. And I hate to say that because, again, I love Hov and there's always a method to the madness. But when you say fuck the Grammys, fuck the Grammys, they have said that. They have said that.
Okay, but
the Carters have literally said, fuck the Grammys. Drake has literally said, fuck the Grammys. There have been artists who literally say, fuck the Grammys.
In this speech, his position was kind of like, we're disappointed, but hey, Grammys, let's get it right. Like, let's work together to get it right this time. That was the tone of it. And I feel like since that is what happened most recently, that is what we should be talking about.
Right. And when workers go on strike, do they not go to their place of work?
There was kind of a protest at one point.
Do they not protest in front of wherever they're having a problem with? Yeah. Right? Because when you bring the problem to the doorstep of the individual, though we may not get to where we want to go, we're still going to do it here. If I'm fucking protesting Wendy's, I'm not going to show up at McDonald's. So when y'all tell me like different platforms, I'm like, I think that's the platform to do it. Granted, I'll budge a little bit with y'all. Do I want to keep seeing him at the Grammys? No. I'm cool after that speech.
All right. I'm not
cool.
mad at that.
I'm cool. But if you're striking, you're going to strike to where you got a problem at.
I just think, stand on business. And subconsciously...
I get it's contradictory what he's doing. I get it.
Again, the whole point of his speech. That was the whole point of his speech.
I agree. I agree.
Facts.
One of the things that I saw at the Grammy, we talked about like snubs, right? We talked about people that got snubbed. There's somebody who I feel like there's like highlights and there's lowlights. There was a real big low light. I don't know if y'all caught that.
I
feel like I know he's someone.
I don't know if you know, because I'm really like, I'm very specific in the people that I love. Like, I do have a Mount Rushmore of the whites. Right? I really do.
That's the archive you got.
Yes, I got
Jim
that.
Carrey.
Jim Carrey is definitely like the leader of
I'm
it.
with you.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is on there for me.
You lost me.
Tom
Hanks, I was ready.
You don't like Tom Brady?
I don't really care for Tom Hanks.
I'm not mad at that. For just my personal. Yeah. But there's somebody on there who I feel like she got disrespected at the Grammys. I don't know if y'all saw it. We don't have to stay on it. But a lot of people have Taylor Swift on their Great Whites, Mount Rushmore. Today, she's not on mine, but she disrespected Celine Dion.
Oh my God! I thought you were about to say Taylor Swift was disrespected. I'm like,
she won the biggest award. No.
I saw that. That was
she
sad.
disrespected Celine Dion.
Was it like misinformation?
It wasn't.
How did she do? What happened?
It was a fucking travesty. All right.
Word?
She walked on stage.
Is Celine Dion on your Great Whites?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She is.
She's the greatest white.
Have you not heard her voice?
Oh yeah, of course.
You watched the Titanic?
Yeah, my heart will go on.
My heart will go on. Like, bro, she got on. So they always have introduce greats for like the great awards, right? So it's almost like when Stevie Wonder gives Michael Jackson the award. It's like, oh shit, this is a great against another great.
That's a crazy comparison to Celine Dion. I'm not serious.
No, for white people, they be looking at them niggas like what,
like Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's how the whites look at Celine Dion.
Is pretty iconic, Eddin.
Nah, she's
like
big.
Stevie Wonder
for the whites.
Honestly, I would say
for
Stevie
the
Wonder's my
whites?
favorite artist of all time. I would say Celine Dion is like
for the whites.
You gotta understand, they don't got
iconic.
Stevie Wonder. So
they don't got Stevie Wonder.
They gotta try.
Okay, but she was announcing.
They gotta compensate. They gotta compensate somehow.
What?
No, Michael Jackson and Taylor Swift, I get it.
Yeah.
But Celine Dion and Stevie Wonder is crazy.
But that's their world, not in my world.
Yeah. This in their world.
Because Stevie Wonder's like top 3 for me. Like, I love Stevie. Stevie's the guy. But in their world, it's like if Stevie Wonder was to present Michael Jackson an award. Legit. Taylor Swift was presented an award by Celine Dion, and she didn't even acknowledge Celine Dion.
She acknowledged everybody else on stage, and then when Celine Dion handed her the award, she didn't even like hug her, look at her, anything.
I didn't like that.
Really?
It was pretty crazy.
I didn't like that.
No.
Know your white history.
Don't think that's white beef?
Know your white history.
No, because earlier in the show, Taylor. Oh no, never mind. I'm getting confused. I thought she said her name, but never mind. Forget it.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
That
was one of the things
it might be some
that
white
stuck out
beef.
to me.
Yeah, she got to stop
No
acting so
way.
surprised when she go up there, man. Oh my God. I didn't
I'm not
know I
gonna
was
lie to
gonna
you.
win.
All right, can I
I
tell
don't
you
do that
something?
shit.
No,
All right.
Regi, if you want as much as accolades and awards as her, after a while, you might go like, all right, I might win this one.
I'm not gonna lie to you. So when I was in college,
Yeah.
this is when like I feel I won't say it was at its peak, but like the Ariana Grandes, The Weeknd, Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, Edge. This is when like the current pop icons were like in their peak. They were all like ascending. So like maybe 2016, 17, whenever we was in college.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I remember.
We had somebody who worked at our school. And in New York, Z100 is like the #1 pop station.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like super pop, all of your favorite pop artists go there,
Elvis
whatever.
Duran.
Elvis
Like,
Duran.
Yeah.
Elvis Duran, like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
just play pop music 24/7, Z100,
Damn,
right?
I haven't been on Z100.
Because your
haven't either.
love is my drug.
Yeah. They was playing that shit. they was playing that type of shit on Z100.
Mhm.
So I remember I had a director at our college radio, and I won't say their name, but she was very invested in like that pop world. So she loved Nick Jonas
Oh, I remember her.
at that
I
time.
love
You know what I'm
Nick
talking
Jonas
about?
too.
Yeah, I forgot her name. I know who you're talking about.
Okay, as long as you know.
Sorry if you
He was
watching
repping the
this.
diabetes
I'm not gonna
community.
say I'm not gonna say her
I
name,
remember
but
her, I remember
Did you
her.
just shout out the diabetes community?
Yeah, salute to them.
Because that's
I
what
know.
Nick Jonas is passionate about.
Oh, I didn't know.
shout
Yeah.
out to them niggas.
Shut.
For real, word.
Just keep talking.
But she was really
This is
invested in that
crazy.
space. And I remember I had like a conversation with her because she was really invested in like the Disney culture too. So like Selena Gomez, Ariana
Right.
Grande. And she had connections at Z100. I think she may have worked there for a while. And this is when pop stars, they had to do press.
hmm
So like today, none of these people have to do another interview in their lives. Like Taylor Swift will probably never do an interview again unless she can control it. Like she doesn't have to. And I remember her telling me how much of a bitch Taylor Swift
damn.
was.
Oh shit! I was.
She told me she was a
Oh, shit.
mean,
Tread lightly.
like legit.
The Swifties will come.
Hey, fuck them.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
Oh,
Clip it.
shit.
I have,
Put it out.
Like yeah.
Oh, you acting dangerous today. Keep going.
Yeah.
But this is what I've heard. This is secondhand information.
Yeah.
I heard that Taylor Swift.
in the back.
I heard she was like a legit bit, like a mean girl. Y'all watch Mean Girls?
Absolutely.
I know Regina George.
Yeah.
She's like the Regina George of the music industry.
Really?
So when I see her so
Damn.
visible, when I see her getting all these awards, I'm not surprised because I've heard how she maneuvers behind the scenes. Like she's a bitch from what I've heard. I don't know.
I need you to clip that right there. Those exact words.
No, but I don't know. I'm not. Don't do that. See, yo, come on, Eddie. But that's what I've heard. I've heard like, and when I say bitch, I don't mean like bitch and like the way niggas say, yo, you a bitch. I mean like a bitch like the way white girls be like, oh, she's such a bitch. Like, oh my god, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Like that's what I mean by.
So you already had the smoke for her even before this
No,
whole
I was
Celine Dion
aware
thing.
of her. I don't got no smoke with Taylor.
And then you
This is
peeped
what I know.
that moment. You're
So
like,
when I see all these trends, when I see her like taking over the world, I'm not surprised because I know somebody who was kind of in that circle who kind of put me onto it.
are you a Tate?
I just learned that Taylor Swift was selling like 1.2, 1.6 first week for her album.
Yeah, no, she's like huge.
I didn't know.
Oh yeah, literally
Yeah.
last week, Alex
said
was
it.
basically like, "Did you guys know how big Taylor Swift is?"
Yeah.
literally.
Last
and we're
week?
Like,
You asked that last
no, yes,
week?
And we were like,
Eddin,
Alex,
my niggas
we
don't know
know
that. Eddin, my niggas don't know that.
Nah, yeah, Tate
We
big,
don't
bro.
be talking
No,
about that
she-
shit. I
Big,
did not
big.
know.
There's a reason why. Well, her
She
and
Drake
Beyonce
big.
comparison is
I know
annoying, but there's a reason why people keep mentioning them too.
I didn't get it. See, what I was saying last week, Eddin, I don't think people understand that a lot of the times when artists receive their masters, the people that own them are probably like, whatever. Good luck putting that back out again.
Yeah.
Right? Like, good luck. And let's see how much money you make if you re-release that. Bro, she's done it. And she's done 1 point something. Like, that's.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
No joke.
And I think she's releasing soon too.
Yeah,
Yeah, she got an
announced-
album coming in
announced-
April.
Yeah,
Which
she
is,
announced
by
her
the
album.
way, that whole placement
Yeah.
of the fact of announcing the album the
At the
week of the
Grammys.
Super Bowl.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, the week of the Super Bowl and the Grammys
Yeah.
is just great placement.
I still
know.
got her doing the Super Bowl 2025.
What do you mean?
Ugh.
She's going to do it. It's going to be the halftime.
Oh, the halftime?
Yeah.
Doesn't Jay-Z pick? Isn't he like
He
the kind of
does.
producer for
He
that?
does.
He does.
Is he
but I
gonna let
think-
that happen?
I don't
Maybe.
know, Regi, maybe, but I feel like the NFL higher ups, right? I think they
are gonna force it.
Regi, I think they like what they saw in ratings and money this year when she was incorporated.
The thing that I think is gonna happen,
yeah.
and I'm afraid of, and I'm sure we've all heard of like the script. Right?
Yeah, the NFL script
before, yeah. So basically,
like
if anyone doesn't know
written.
about that, yeah, like it's basically people think that like the games are scripted,
the
Super Bowl scripted, XYZ. I'm afraid of that Chiefs win.
Why?
Because then you know who's going on that field.
Who's going? The Swifties?
You don't think Taylor Swift is gonna go on that field if the Chiefs win?
You think she gonna set up a stage and start performing even though Usher
no
Usher
performance.
Did the halftime?
That'd be crazy if she performed.
Oh shit.
SaVon, you don't think that's gonna happen?
Nah, I could probably see what you're saying. Nah.
I have a prediction again that Taylor Swift is gonna show up on that field right after the Chiefs win.
Wait, so what's so detrimental about that?
Because that's what we want. The whole thing is for that to happen.
You're saying that's why they're doing it.
I wouldn't be surprised. But that's not uncommon because we always see like boyfriends and
but you don't think it might be written?
Like that's why
it's all written.
OD.
It's all written. Like, again, from what I've heard, she's
a bitch. We get it, SaVon.
No,
damn.
I know. You said that shit like 6 times. We're like, damn.
You guys don't get. She's a bitch.
Yeah. And I'm like, you heard this from like one person. We're like, okay, we get it.
She just has the ability to like bully her way in situations, and a lot of people do. And you know, going back to the Grammys, like this is one of the, like I've gained a lot of respect. I've been on this podcast and I've said I'm the Navy. I'm part of Rihanna Navy.
Right.
When I go on dates, one of the main things that I like to know, Rihanna or Beyonce, because whoever you pick, I'm gonna just know a lot about you.
Is that a deal breaker?
No, it's not a deal breaker. It just gives me a gauge of like who you are.
It's one of his first date questions.
Yeah, it's like one of those trivia questions that you'll never know the answer to. But if you answer, I know the answer to, right?
Yeah.
But this past weekend, when I've seen like, did y'all see all of the A-listers, B-listers, all of the people at the Grammys lined up to take a picture with Beyonce?
That happens at every award show she's at.
I've
Every
seen videos
basketball
before, like,
game, every
we
football
don't
game.
ever need to mention her and probably anybody else. And again, I'm the Navy.
Oh, this hate.
No, that's not hate.
No,
Is there a little
I'm
anti like Beyonce in the Navy?
I think it's healthy competition.
I think it's very
It's healthy competition. You got to know who your
like they're a
competition
family.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You know what it's like? It's like Joe, Rory, and Maul.
Mm.
It's healthy competition.
Yeah.
I know y'all niggas is over
All
there.
in the same
Yeah.
And I see y'all.
Yeah.
Watch this clip.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we're all here, but
Yeah.
I ain't really got to acknowledge you.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what the Navy and the Beehive is, for me at least. Like, they
Gotcha.
see each other, but there's not like a war amongst each
The
other.
one that has smoke with every like Beyonce's and everybody's is the Barbs.
I'm
But in
listening.
terms of Navy and the Beehive, I feel
Hey.
like they're pretty much besties.
I'm glad you brought that up,
Mhm.
right? Speaking of the bars, Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice were announced by the Grammys Twitter page
Oh, I saw that.
that they were the winners of, I think it was Best Rap Song.
It was one
and
of the rap categories.
It's one of the rap categories, right?
Oh, they had a slip up?
It had a
Yeah,
slip
it was a
up.
mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was quickly deleted because, of course, we know Killer Mike won, right? So, is the Grammys playing? Is it someone with a Twitter account just acting stupid? Is that by coincidence? Nicki
I know
Minaj.
what happened. I know, like, it's,
You know what happened? Nicki Minaj also hasn't won a Grammy.
which is insane.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
She's
insane.
never won?
Yeah,
Nope.
she's not. That it's been
She's
a thing.
nominated.
Like people, that's like the one
So I was like, damn,
thing
maybe
that
Jay's
people
right.
always bring up. What I think most likely happened. People have conspiracies like, oh my god, see, they always play in her face, da da da. Which is true, they do be playing in her face. But what really happened is like, when you run social media for such a busy time,
Yeah.
you pre-plan your tweets, you have all the drafts, you have all the pictures, all the assets, and it was probably just an honest mistake.
You think
that
so?
was the award that went out to Killer Mike, but that's what I think happened. They had the pre-written out tweet.
Yeah.
For us too, like when we cover award shows, we pre-read out some articles, like get them prepped, like the skeleton of it. And I don't know that, like, what else is the explanation? What do you think happened? Something else?
I don't know.
You think it was on
Look,
purpose? Like a ha-ha?
That's all I'm gonna say,
I don't think I
man.
had, but just to cause discourse.
Discourse.
Oh,
You know,
I could
just
see
to
that.
make people
You're
go
right.
a little like crazy.
I could see that.
the underground hip hop community or
Like
whatever.
raise engagement and shit
Yeah,
like that.
Or the
Okay.
Bobs.
Yeah, or the Barbs.
Shout out to the
yeah.
Bobs. Can't play with them. Killer Mike was in handcuffs in 30 minutes.
True. Damn, see, I didn't even think about it like
Stop
that.
it.
See?
He was in handcuffs in less than 25 minutes.
See? But that's such a big mistake, though. For as much prep as there is, that's a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, you have an idea?
No, you're right. I'm just like realizing,
big
like,
mistake.
damn.
And you didn't slip up with anybody else. But, you know, maybe it could be one person. But for someone who has been very vocal against the Grammys, and she also has never won one, I don't know if I could call it coincidental.
Okay.
Yes,
you guys are right. You guys
people are mischievous. Now, was it to just kind of tease her? I don't think it was that far.
I don't know.
But I think it was just to bring. I think the Grammys, like as well as like the Oscars and the Emmys, people, at least that team, I would think that they try their best to try to make some bullshit happen in any way to get as many views as possible.
Yeah.
Like,
and something I don't think people realize about the Grammys is you have to put in work to win one. I've heard Justice from LVRN. LVRN houses Black, Summer Walker, some of your favorite R&B acts. And I've heard him speak about some of the events, activities, and things you have to be present for throughout the year before the Grammys
it's
night.
like a campaign.
It's like a campaign, right? And you know, maybe if your label is not doing the work that maybe the Grammys is looking for, you're 9 times out of 10 you're probably not gonna win. And I just wanted to voice that out there because I feel like there's just some people out there that don't know that. When I heard that, I was fucked up.
You need like a Grammy representative.
Yeah.
You need like a whole representative.
I feel like we have these conversations every year.
Right. About
just in general, like with Grammy representatives, and the boards, and getting it right.
I just learned. I didn't like the board. Like I knew there was a board and a committee that like picked and shit.
Alex is just like, I was just trying to share with you what I learned.
What I learned today. I didn't know.
Like, we knew that.
He was like, fuck you.
I thought we did.
You knew that they had to show up to certain events and perform at certain events
It's
throughout the year.
It's politics.
I didn't know.
I didn't know it was that extensive. But again, like
that.
these award shows, bro. It's all
you don't just win them randomly.
They're all smoke and mirrors, and like most likely, in a lot of cases, your favorite artists, they know who's gonna win before they get there.
That's a fact.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a shock to us, but it's really not a shock to them.
But Travis Scott was surprised.
Was he?
Travis Scott.
I saw him live tweet before he performed with like after Killer Mike was announced that, you know, he won throughout the rap categories. I saw Travis Scott like put that emoji with the eyebrow sticking up, like what the fuck, kind of confused. And then he went to go perform Fiend, and then he threw chairs and shit on stage.
I think that's calculated too. I think it sucks. It sucks so bad when you're behind the scenes on a lot of shit. Yeah, that it kind of gets ruined for you.
Fuck shit.
Like the magic is ruined. I would think that's set up too. Like it's like what SaVon said. You know before you even get there,
it's true, that
you're gonna win or lose. So like, what's the point?
Yeah.
You know. Also, what category would have you won?
Probably some melodic. Speaking of melodic, somebody that I was surprised to win was Lil Durk, J.Cole.
Real quick, before we get to Lil Durk, somebody said that Travis Scott sold his soul for no reason because he still ain't win them Grammys.
He didn't win that Grammy.
I think he's doing pretty good. Yeah.
Somebody said. I thought that was pretty funny.
Son, that's crazy. You got to say this shit again now.
You know what they got to? They got to do the category.
Oh my goodness.
Who do you put in that category?
That's sick.
Outside of Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Playboy.
Charles Manson.
Lil Uzi.
That's what they call that nigga, right?
Yeah. Charles Manson.
I fucked up his first name.
Definitely Lil Uzi. Trippy. Yeah, they definitely got like, and please make sure y'all mark that because we might bleep, but whatever. Like, yeah, we gotta.
Wait, why would you? Nah, I'm curious. Why would you bleep?
People are sensitive. Because I can't prove. You know what it is?
About the D word.
I know because I'm not an idiot, right? And I know why I stand on that side. But there's some people who actually feel offended, and there's libel when you call somebody a.
Oh, okay, got it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why. Like, I just want to be like, not. I stand on that. Y'all niggas be openly, and like, y'all try to hide it through like entertainment. But yeah, that's why.
Have you guys? When was the last time you guys had the combo about like Lil Nas X and shit like that?
Last week.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say because
Regi asked me who from my zodiac community.
No, SaVon asked.
Oh, sorry.
Like who's like the worst person who's an Aries because he's an Aries.
Sorry, I thought about zodiac sign because I always attribute zodiacs and Regi.
For sure.
Yeah, and
your birthday's coming up.
Chill.
See, I know that.
Chill.
Yeah.
Chill.
Oh, what are you guys knowing about the horoscopes?
Just chill.
So real quick, I would love to know, like, So last week we talked about our worst person in our zodiac sign. So I'm a Capricorn. I said R. Kelly. Right? He's a Capricorn. He's probably the worst person that I could think of.
Wrap it
as
up
far
right
as
there.
like who is a Capricorn. Alex said Lil Nas X, and
Because he keep playing with Jesus.
only
on
because
the
he
cross.
keeps playing with Jesus, not because what he plays with his butthole.
Yeah, I could
And
care less.
then-
You could put anything in there.
Right,
I don't
that-
care.
Regi, we're not gonna repeat hers. Who's yours?
Wait, what was yours?
He was wild.
I'll tell you.
We'll tell you
air.
off screen.
He was wild.
He was a wild boy. He
But
was
but
wild.
our friend here, what?
Nah, I ain't say nothing. I don't know.
No,
Our friend
I
Eddin
gotta
here.
know now.
Our friend Eddin here is a
We'll
Virgo.
bleep it.
We'll tell him off camera. Eddin is a Virgo, and he has Michael Jackson and Beyonce, and Virgos are the best. So I don't know what he can
The
say.
best is crazy, but
No,
shout
I
out to
Michael
have to have
Jackson and
someone.
Beyonce,
There's no
you
way.
can't tell Virgos shit.
Is
Like,
Prince a Virgo?
he's a Gemini.
Oh, okay, okay.
Can I Google shitty Virgos?
Yeah, do that. See what
would
pops
that-
up.
would that-
No,
would that-
be like,
Nia, bleep this. Y'all got
Oh, we do have. You don't have to bleep that. Yeah, yeah.
oh wait, did you mean best or worst?
Oh,
wait, no,
now keep all this. Yeah, you meant best or worst. Which one?
I only said that
Yeah.
because you said bleep it.
nigga's stupid.
So what did you mean by that, SaVon?
however y'all want to put it. Whatever you think.
Yeah, it depends on it depends on who you asking. You know, depending on I can't. It just tells me like personalities.
Oh, it doesn't tell you.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't tell
the
me-
Worst
yeah.
Virgo ever.
I don't
Y'all
know.
have a lot of serial killers. I don't know
As
if
a
you knew
Virgo?
that. Yeah.
Who?
So I think like Ted Bundy is one of them niggas.
Ted Bundy's a Virgo.
I
Nigga
think-
said who?
I mean, that's pretty.
That
Yo,
makes
who
sense.
was-
That makes sense because Virgos are very precise.
Who was the serial killer that was bagging all the bitches? Like he was fine. Or some shit.
Word? Not. Oh,
Ted Bundy is a Sagittarius.
That's Ted. No, so it's not.
He's like, haha.
Who's the one that Zac Efron played?
Ted Bundy.
It was Ted Bundy. Oh, it's Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
a
you got it right.
Sagittarius. Damn.
But let's see. Maybe you're thinking
Y'all
about like
do
the
have a lot
Zodiac
of-
killer. Is he a no?
I have a
no?
lot of like Virgo serial killers, bro. I
Damn.
read it.
You didn't name one.
Yeah, name one. Why you putting a serial killer on my bag?
He's a Sag.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't know them niggas like that.
Yeah, I personally can't name like a bad one right now.
That's dope.
but I
But
still
most
want to know Reggie's.
importantly, Tauruses have Jessica Alba.
damn.
We got
So,
Jessica Alba?
conversation over.
You got like a little black book of names. Don't
Can I text him yours?
Yeah, text me. Yeah, text me that one. I want to know.
Yes, you
'Cause
can.
it's- 'cause now I'm
just tired
intrigued.
of saying it, but
But
they
just
keep
don't say
fucking
his
bringing it
name.
up.
No,
Just don't say
I'm figuring who it is.
I don't think you're
You
ready for
can't.
this.
There's
You're not ready for
no
this.
way I'm not gonna get this right in my head.
Just think of a destructive personality.
Wait, text each other at the same time.
Oh wait, yeah, hold on. Okay.
That'd be so funny.
I'll probably go fuck the spelling of his name up.
You're gonna fuck. Oh, damn. Never mind. I was gonna say.
You get the first name right.
Wait, you just say yours out loud because you're wrong.
Oh no, I have R. Kelly.
Oh, you
did
have R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you see?
I just saw it. Yeah. That's not that bad.
See, I love his reaction. He's like,
Eddin.
why do
Yeah.
we keep repeating
No,
it, guys?
I mean bad person, but like
yo.
I mean, out of all the names that you have to say, like I'm not.
I probably got somebody that's pretty bad.
worse than R.
You
Kelly.
said- no,
So we can
have
say R. Kelly, but we can't say the other one.
Right.
only because she doesn't like. it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
that's
I
yeah.
just don't
Well,
like
she doesn't
repeating
like
it.
that
Like,
stuff.
She doesn't
She don't want to
Yeah.
that to be associated with her shit. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
I don't blame
Like-
her.
I'm not mad at that.
Wait, what's the
Like-
worst one for you?
Hmm?
As what you said?
he used that moment to mention his disdain with
Lil Nas.
Lil
X.
Nas X's activities,
And not
the
the
devil activities.
Yeah.
and that's kind of what I was getting
Yeah,
at.
I don't
Okay.
care what he
Not
doing
that he
his
doesn't
butt.
like Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care what he
Because
established
Kai
that.
Cenat was like huge. I've never seen
Yeah.
Kai Cenat be so passionate about something, at least on a clip. 'cause
And they
I don't be
were
watching
upset
it. And he
with
was
Kai.
pissed about that.
They
He
were
was
upset
like,
with Kai for
like
that.
God's gonna come for you type shit. I was like, oh,
Damn.
he was
Do you have a
mad.
favorite Caucasian person ever? Sorry, that was a
Oh,
terrible
I
transition.
feel like I said this
Nah.
last time I was here, but like Tom Hanks is definitely top tier.
Okay, Tom
I didn't
Hanks.
know
And you
that.
wait,
Yeah.
you said who did you just said it?
Mine is Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Jim
Who's
Carrey
yours?
is like
Do you have
probably
one?
second
I feel
right
like
there.
does Alex
Yeah,
even
yeah.
have
Do I have a great white?
Great
Wait,
White's
can I tell
wild.
you? Oh wait, I already told you mine. I
Remind
feel
me.
like a long time
Let me
ago.
think
me
about
if you
them
don't
white niggas. Hold on.
My favorite is Sean Evans from Hot Ones. If there was a race war, I'll save him.
Sean Evans. Alex, he does know a lot of white folks.
We talked about this last time.
But
he recited Katy Perry
He
bar
doesn't
for
retain.
bar.
He doesn't retain.
Wait,
a lot
Alex,
of
I have
them.
your answer. Ready?
Kieran. Yes, my producer Kieran.
Your
Yes.
favorite white?
That's my favorite white.
I love that.
He's in the
Yes.
back like, hello,
My
guys.
yes,
not
our
mad at
producer.
that.
Yes, I
Not
love
mad
him.
at that.
Love him.
Alex,
Yeah.
you wanted to talk about like
Mhm.
you had a revelation with working out or some shit.
Oh man,
He's like, whatever the fuck you want to talk about.
Nah, wait,
This is a big
wait,
question.
don't let him talk to you like that. That was crazy.
I know, he's like, your little-
you
your
had a
little topic,
revelation.
your
That's
Your
my
little
man.
workouts.
I was archiving him early. I'm letting him get off.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Dick off guys is like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Nah, I had a revelation. Who uses C4 in here?
Oh, I have, yeah.
Oh, the energy drink.
I love that.
Oh, they send me it like.
You ever snorted?
A few times a month.
I have the
What
powder.
The heck?
No, you cannot snort that.
I'm disappointed.
Oh, I only drink
What you
the
mean?
liquid.
Pre-workout is a fucking cop-out. Y'all drinking Skittles C4?
I don't drink it anymore.
I had like the last time I took C4, the first time I took C4, I fucked up, by the way. I just want to say that. Because when you take pre-workout, it comes with its own little scooper.
Oh
I didn't know that.
you do?
I was just into that, and that was like years back.
No, Eddin.
I took a protein scooper and took one whole protein scoop of that shit. I was in that Planet Fitness on 125th in Harlem. That was that long ago. Going crazy
See,
with the butterfly.
Okay?
I think that's
I think.
No way.
I think pre-workout is just bad for us.
No.
We're being tricked.
There
There's a
was
lot of
one.
caffeine.
There was one
We're being
that
tricked.
I did, and then my fingers were tingling,
Yeah.
and I didn't like
So
that feeling, and
that's
I
a great
stopped.
Think about it.
I
Pre-workout
stopped.
has an ingredient, by the way, just so you guys know,
Yeah.
that it kind of gives like a sensation, almost like a numbing sensation at the same
I
time.
don't like that.
So it keeps you going.
What's-
Like it has that in there.
What's
And I'm a coffee girl. And
the
I'm saying
difference
this.
between that and cocaine? You should want
It did feel like I was.
Think about it. You should want to build natural endurance. All right? You niggas is drinking Skittles C4, bro.
He is on his health journey this year.
Think about it, right? Imagine being in the gym.
I love it.
Right? I love it. I love it so much. Imagine being in the gym.
Oh wait, are you saying you love C4?
I do.
Oh, okay.
SaVon.
SaVon is very intense.
You agree with it.
He likes all that shit.
No, because I like working out. I thought he was saying I love working out. Yeah, I do love it.
Yeah, but that's that kick. You know what it is? It's the kick.
That's the problem.
Like maybe
it's
you
a
don't
crutch.
want coffee right now.
No, Eddin, it's a crutch.
But
What
I
flavor
feel
you
like
get?
It's a
worse than-
crutch.
This is mad racist, but watermelon.
How's that
Yo.
racist?
Watermelon is fantastic, okay? Okay. Living your
Nigga,
truth, SaVon.
Not only you drinking
love that
C4,
shit. I
you
ain't
drinking
gonna
a
If I said
watermelon
mango,
joint?
would you be like, oh yeah, that makes sense?
Oh, look at this
Why
guy.
y'all laughing?
That shit tastes like
Sorry, Eddin.
it's like Jolly Rancher. Like that should be hit.
No, that shit is
I
a
mean,
crutch.
I'm being hypocritical because I drink Celsius. Not a lot. I haven't drank one in
Yes,
like
that is a
6 months,
pre-workout.
but you know that's like an energy drink.
I recently found out that there's pre-workout in Celsius.
Can
Yeah,
I just say people talk about Celsius like if it's a hardcore drug?
I know.
Like
I mean, it's pretty
I haven't done
strong.
Celsius in 6 months. Like people do that.
They do.
People like
Just at me.
people love Celsius.
Yeah.
I feel
What
like if-
flavor did you like?
I don't remember. I like all of them.
They
Oh,
go hard.
peach.
Peach.
Yeah.
Peach.
The flavor matters, y'all.
They're
Mhm.
Because there's
and
some
that's
shit
how
that be
they.
tasting horrible.
Yeah.
That's how they're
But I
getting
stopped.
y'all.
When I first started going to the gym like 2 years ago, I was on that pre-workout shit, and then for a year I haven't at all. I just use
Good,
music,
good.
you know, feel good playlist.
Damn, you better than me.
Yo, you niggas is drinking purple bag Skittles
It's
C4.
good.
Yeah, I didn't like
Absolutely.
how I felt. I didn't like how I
What
felt.
didn't you
Wait.
like about it?
Think
Me?
about it though.
Well, the first time I felt that numbing sensation was like a year in. I was like, I don't like this, and
You
I'm
don't
a
like the
caffeine
little
I get
girl.
tingle? You don't like the little
Like
tingle?
I was like, why are they making me feel like this?
No,
I don't know. I
I think
don't
you're
like it.
cheating yourself.
I'm not.
You're cheating yourself.
It pushes me to go
no,
harder.
it pushes you
Y'all
to go
are
harder,
actually
but
giving
but
me the
what way?
idea.
But-
the next time that I like,
Shit, that's what I thought you
get
took before you got
sexual,
here.
like I'm gonna do. Like,
You just high off life.
I'm just high off life. I think it's
We're not all like you, okay? We can't all be high
No,
off
you
life.
could
and
do
come
it.
in,
That is true.
You
Out
could
of
do
life.
it.
We're
and do
not
like
all
don't
3
got that
sets
in.
of fucking 20s.
Yeah, you could
Like-
do it.
But I'm a coffee person, so I'm a little hypocritical.
Oh,
So
yes.
now, like, if I do go work out,
Yeah.
if I go do workout, I'll like take. Why you laughing with me? No,
'Cause you
if I do go take pre-workout, why are you laughing? That's crazy. That's
He's
a
like,
heck of
I
laugh in
barely
the
know
background,
you.
right?
You want to know what?
I'll do like a black coffee or some shit.
Black
like that.
coffee?
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
just
wait,
do that.
I
Yeah.
don't know what it is, but energy drinks work on me. But coffee, any coffee, I can have 2 espresso shots and go to sleep. Like caffeine does nothing to me.
Really?
Did you
And
drink
I
it when you were
hate that.
younger?
I drink it for a long time, but I hate that because I want to have a cup of coffee in the morning and it helps me get awake, like for everybody, but it doesn't work at all. Like I
Interesting.
just,
Okay.
yeah, I just like the way it tastes.
You want to know what I think pre-workout is like? You ever like play Mario? Y'all play Mario, right?
Yes. Why did you have to say it like that?
Why'd you say
Just
that?
ask.
I respect it.
I'm
Okay.
a classic man.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm a classic man. You gotta say how it was supposed to be said.
Mhm.
All right. When Mario hit the mushrooms, right?
It was hard.
What it do? What it do to Mario?
It made him get bigger.
Make him look like Drake.
Okay, cool. Watch this.
Wait.
Watch this. All right, Eddin. Wow.
Wait, what?
Eddin. Wow. You miss potting.
What are you talking about?
You guys don't appreciate his humor enough, and I don't like that.
This nigga. No, you ain't hear what I just said. He
I found
missed-
that hilarious.
That's me too.
What did I say wrong?
Nothing.
What part of Drake?
All right.
You know what part? You know what part?
He wants you to say it.
You know what part? You know what part? Come on.
So you know extremities.
know
his
part?
his big ass heart.
Yeah, I know it's his heart.
Reggie, please.
You know it's his vocals. He makes slaps.
PG-13 audience.
When Mario hit the mushroom, what happened?
He got bigger.
He grew.
Like he grew, right? And then as soon as the mushroom fade off, what happened? He go back to his regular self, right? That's you niggas.
No,
Well,
no
the calm
way.
down.
You're not
calm down.
comparing C4 to that.
Yes, I am.
No,
That's
I like that analogy.
steroids more than anything.
Then
Right?
nah, fuck it.
Steroids is more of like bigger
Sure.
and smaller.
But it's masking you to think that
No, 'cause
you
it's-
have more energy.
It's fake energy.
Yes, it's
yeah,
fake
he's like,
energy.
You still get
fake.
the
It's
but you
fake,
get the pump
SaVon.
in it. You know
You
that,
get
right?
the pump
You
in
get
it.
the
Let
whatever
me
you
ask you
put
the
your
question.
body through while you're on
Like,
that.
you're
Your
gonna
body
feel the
still
after
goes
effects
through
of that.
Let me ask you a
your
question.
body still goes through it. Like
I know
I made a
this.
mistake. I just started working out. Right, my very first day of working out again, I used C4. I paid for it for like 2 weeks because I thought that my
Do you
body
think that's
could sustain.
healthy?
No, it
No,
wasn't.
it's not.
So
But-
why the fuck is you using it?
You build.
Do you think you're supposed to work out and be like, oh, I feel like
Alex,
shit for the next 2 weeks?
I want thing
No.
for Alex. Alex, is everything you do in your life healthy though?
It's not. But
We
hear me
have
out
our
though.
vices.
But hear me out though, right?
What's your vice?
Working
Outside
out,
of
smoking.
what we know.
Smoking.
Outside of that.
I don't do coke. When you're like, I don't know what he wants me to say, right? I don't know what he wants me to say. When you're working out, right? That is a healthy thing that you're trying to do, correct?
Okay. And you're tainting it with
Yes, and when you're working out, you want your muscles to become bigger, right? You want to become better with your breathing, your endurance, right? Right? Yeah, keep fucking tapping her leg. You're not gonna get out of this shit. You're not gonna get out of this shit.
But I got you,
Yeah,
bro.
no.
But listen.
When you ain't let me finish all day.
Oh. Okay, go.
When you're working out, right? You should want to build your own endurance because that's what happens when you work out. Right? You work out, you get better from month to month, from week to week, you get stronger, you could go fast, you could go longer, like sex, right? You can go long, you go fast, you keep going at it. When you incorporate this little bullshit, this little Skittles bag C4, you're fooling yourself, bro.
You've had it?
I've tried it before.
You liked it?
I ain't like that shit, huh?
But what about
Yeah.
like, and I'm gonna equate again. Regi, she always kills me. Like, oh my god, you always talking about sex. See, what about the honey pack?
What about the honey? I don't use it no more.
You were using honey packs?
Yeah, I put that nigga on
You
too.
were phony.
I was.
It's the same
But
thing.
he said
I
he-
was.
But that's what
But he said he's changed. He said he changed.
The
True.
honey
Come on.
pack is the equivalent to C4 for a workout.
It is.
No, but see,
For
this
your
is-
dick.
see,
So
this-
if you use the honey pack,
No,
how
no,
are
no.
you judging C4?
Because listen, right? You want to work out and feel healthy.
But when you want to
you're
fuck,
hold
you
on.
want to feel stirred.
Yeah, I get it, but you're not taking honey and thinking about health. You're just like, all right, cool. If my heart just start racing, just calm down.
Wait, no, but that's concerning.
It's concerning.
You should think about that too.
It's concerning.
Anyone
If
with a
I
heart
had
problem
to choose
should
a way
not
to
be
die,
taking
I
that.
would rather die off a honey pack than C4.
I'm definitely
I
dying in
don't
some
know.
coochie over
I don't
some
know.
working
Yeah,
out.
so knock on wood.
Don't
Yeah.
say that.
God forbid.
Yeah.
Yeah, knock on some wood.
If I had to go, think about it. Kevin Samuels went out. He went out. Oh,
Like
That's a
champ.
crazy way to go.
That is a crazy
fire.
way to go.
Nah, that's hard.
But if that was the way to
kinda
go,
ill.
That's ill.
That's kind of ill going out
I
like
know.
that.
I want to go peacefully.
I know somebody who died in
I
the
mean, I'm
pussy,
sure it's
and I
peaceful.
ain't mad at that nigga.
you what?
I know somebody who died like fucking.
Damn.
Like
RP.
you know them?
You like know someone?
Nah, yeah.
Like you knew them?
Like he was in the puss, died.
What the
Hardcore.
heck?
SaVon.
Nah, that shit's hard. I'm
Reggie,
jealous.
is
I don't know
that-
how to react to that.
Can you
Reggie-
think about where you want to go? No, for real, bro.
With the another person in this hypothetical, if they died on you while that was happening,
Oh my goodness.
how do you think you would go on?
With life?
Yeah.
Lots of therapy.
I mean,
That's very traumatic.
naturally.
You want to
naturally.
feel
I don't
like
know.
Like you would
good?
be like, this pussy got power.
No, because my
Eddin.
mind does not go there. I'm sorry.
Oh, you
I'll
gotta
be
start
think-
walking a little different after that.
I'll be thinking of how someone just died.
That is true. The trauma. I'm not thinking about the trauma hard enough.
Oh, I want to say this so bad, but I can't
Say
fucking
it.
say it. No,
Say
I
it.
can't say it. I can't
Say
say
it.
it.
Say
Every
it.
time I say something a little sexual, SaVon thinks it's the funniest thing in the whole
he be-
world. Like,
Just say it. I
I
won't
can't
clip it.
say
I
it.
won't clip it. I promise. You got my word.
no.
won't
I'm
clip
not
it.
gonna
Shake his
say it.
hand. Shake his
No,
hand.
I'm not gonna say it. I
You
don't
don't
care.
believe me?
No, I believe it. I just don't want to say it. I don't care that
Even
it's
with a
clipped.
guess?
Nah, you still take pre-work.
I'm not gonna break it for her.
Yeah, bro.
But nah, like that's
What if,
okay.
okay, reverse then.
Yes.
What if she? Now, honestly, I feel like if a woman died on me while I'm fucking, I would not be happy about that. Now I think
That's
about
what
I
I'm
would not.
saying.
Yeah, I would not be happy about that.
Take that out.
Silence after.
Take that out. But she did. That's why you would have to look yourself in the mirror, right?
Oh yeah, we gotta believe that.
Yeah. Take that out. You was come on. My fault, y'all.
Since we're editing this, and we couldn't say
My fault.
like we couldn't do that. We're editing this out anyway.
Yeah, we ended it out anyway. My fault. y'all.
It's all good. Who
My
cares?
fault, y'all. But yeah, man, working out is supposed to be a healthy thing. You're not supposed to incorporate something unhealthy to your lifestyle and be like, oh yeah, I'm working out, but I'm taking C4 that tastes like fucking Reese's
It
Pieces.
like cancels each other out.
It cancels it out.
I think you're more upset about the flavor than the actual like.
Yeah, because he keeps bringing up Skittles.
Yeah,
and, like,
Skittles. Do you
Reese's.
not like Skittles?
But Skittles is
No,
hard.
you can't do it.
Skittles is mad good.
Do you think you're supposed to be? It's like when I went to Planet Fitness for the first time. Them motherfuckers had pizza in there.
Oh no,
I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Is that supposed to be pizza at Planet
Still great.
Fitness?
Okay, I just want to say it's still great marketing.
It's
You got
amazing
pizza Fridays
marketing.
and Bagel Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Because you got
all the homeless niggas was getting plates.
Smart.
Yeah.
Is pizza that unhealthy? It's just
Yeah,
bread,
it's
tomato
a lot of
sauce, and
carbs.
cheese.
A lot of carbs and fat.
A lot of
Aw.
fat.
But you could fuck it off.
You see why
You a
I
freak
always say
bowl,
SaVon
yo.
always relates it to something
This nigga's a
sexual. You see why I say that to him?
Is he the horny one amongst y'all?
Yes.
Might
Nah.
be. Yeah.
Yes.
Who's the horny
Nah.
one amongst y'all?
You tell us.
It's
It has to be
him.
you so far. If I
Like, why did you just ask him
if I
that,
put
SaVon?
PEMDAs in it, yeah, I definitely think it's you.
It's adding up. It's adding
No, it
up.
would be like, it would be
Especially like when
No,
SaVon
no.
get horny, I'm like,
that was the equivalent of this. Eddin, take a good look at us. Who is the woman in the group? Like, it was that obvious. It was that obvious. I'm saying you asking horniness.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
That's exactly what she said. Oh my god.
Okay, so what
Yeah,
flavor would get you going? I don't know about y'all.
I don't think it's
but
a
I saw
flavor.
Swedish fish. I was like, how'd y'all put all these Swedish fish
That's
in
a
here?
problem. Listen,
that.
if
I
you
like that.
going to work out and the bottles say Swedish fish, your brain should go, I should not be eating Swedish fish if I want to feel better.
Unless you like Swedish fish.
That's the problem.
Hey,
Sometimes
everything
you
in
never know.
moderation. I support you. Whoever's listening.
I agree.
I disagree.
What's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy?
If you see Skittles, I swear to God.
All right. You ready?
Oh, I don't know.
It's them Welsh tropical fruit snacks.
Yep. He like fruit
They
snacks.
all taste the
he
same,
does eat
yo.
those, yeah.
But you know it, like.
But I don't eat it no more because of pork.
Oh my
the
god.
gelatin, yeah,
Okay,
makes
but as
sense.
you can see,
They got pork in them?
It's gelatin.
Salam alaikum.
That's pork.
It's
in
like
2024, Alex is really on his
Yeah.
health shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gelatin.
Oh yeah,
Gelatin.
gelatin. Yeah, like Jello.
Yeah,
Jello
Jello
has
for
pork.
pork.
That's pork based, yeah.
Yeah, need to know podcast.
Yeah.
What you need
That's
to
fire.
Is it?
know. You been eating pork when you didn't even feel like it this whole
I ain't
time.
mad. I eat it all.
yeah.
I eat pork. all
Any
that.
one of those gelatin candies? Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
So
favorite
Muslims
candy.
can't eat that shit?
Nah.
Oh yeah, no, but they know. This is like a well-known.
They
thing.
know.
Like,
Yeah,
they
it's
they
another
avoid
thing,
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they avoid it.
My favorite candy is the Bunch of Crunch from the movie theaters.
Okay.
Oh, like
What?
the
little
small one?
balls.
Yeah.
Oh,
You could probably make a protein shake of that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, like a
well, instead of
flavor?
like a C4.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, I'm sure they.
Why-
That's a little weird
Why
to
haven't
me,
they
by the
tried
way.
water flavor pre-workout yet?
They are,
They don't exist.
those do exist.
Oh, they do?
Like
Yeah.
liquid. Yeah.
I
I
like
definitely
it.
done some research
I
on
like
that.
a real kick.
I thought I said something.
No, like yeah,
I
they
ain't
have
say
like
shit.
it's like fruit flavored
Oh,
shit like
shit.
that. Yeah.
Really?
Also, Alex, like at the
yeah.
end of the day, how
Yeah.
I think about it is
Yeah.
like at least they're going to get their workout done.
Yes, I agree with that.
No,
You're right.
that's I don't know.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I
If you
just
need
feel
a
like
little C4,
yeah, but
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
judge you.
I just don't want you to reverse the
Depend
workout.
on it. Depend
Yeah,
on it.
don't
You
depend
know,
on it. Because like think about it, right? Real shit. When you're gaining muscles, right? You're building more endurance. Yeah, have to flex real quick. You're building more endurance. The better you get, the stronger you get, right? So if I'm only feeling this jolt of energy when I take C4, I'm being reliant on it and not my muscles growing. No,
Well, fuck that.
No, but you're
What do
gonna
you think
still get the pump.
fuck the pump, nigga.
Now,
Have sex.
naturally, you aren't supposed to take that much, and that you do so much, and then you got a 2-week recovery. That's the problem.
SaVon.
Facts.
What was your favorite candy? I didn't even get to hear that.
My
'Cause that's what I
favorite,
care about.
Like actual
Oh,
candy,
yeah.
like not chocolate, but candy.
That
Yeah,
counts
I
too.
said
She said chocolate.
That's
Like
candy.
chocolate?
How is that?
No,
Why is
My
that
favorite
not
candy is like the Hershey's cookie and cream.
Oh yeah, that shit's fire.
That shit tough.
That's crap.
I love
Fuck.
that
That shit
shit.
ass.
I love that shit. I
Damn,
ain't
you
gonna
said
lie.
that shit ass?
Shit.
You're a hater.
You're a hater.
But think about Viagra,
That's
No,
right?
I want to change my mind now.
The niggas that take Viagra.
No, I'm sorry. No,
See?
Reggie has a point. Think about Viagra. Yeah?
How did we get here?
Not sex again.
No, it's not sex.
we get
That's a body function.
You wanted me
That's
to
not
gauge
sex.
who was the horny one.
Ding, ding, ding.
No,
What
but
about
nigga,
Viagra?
because you're talking about C4 and like
shit.
pre-workout.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
They
yeah.
need that to get up.
And at the end of
niggas
the
that be
day,
like 50 years old,
they're
who
still
need
having
that.
sex. You
And
know?
they still
See,
getting it
but
off.
this is the
It's
difference,
still,
right?
the results are the results.
But this is the
I
difference,
know a lot
right?
of 55-year-old millionaires, billionaires who are knocking the socks off of a 20-year-old right now off of Viagra, and he
Shit.
feels good. And
I know
she
a
feels good.
28-year-old
But it's-
taking
it's
Blue
my-
Chew.
But it's my
Like,
thing though, right? When you're
yeah,
doing
sponsor
that,
us.
you're just trying to have a good sex performance. I got no problem with that. It's when you're trying to be.
Hold up.
It's when you're trying to be healthy.
Okay, if I take a C4,
Health
and
is overrated.
Hold on. If I take
But
a
you're
C,
working
wait,
out.
I want to see what
Facts.
he has to say to this. So if I take a C4, if I drink one, and that helps me run 10 miles, I still ran the 10 miles and I burned all these calories. That doesn't mean I'm not healthy because I had that energy drink.
But we don't know what's
the long term
effect of pre-workout because you're basically putting a different substance to make you feel a jolt
it's
of energy.
It's probably bad for your health.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He never tried nothing.
I tried it. I tried the banana flavor too. I'm not pausing on the day. So
there's no way that tasted good.
It didn't. Taste like taffy.
Banana C4?
Yeah, they had that shit.
Banana C4? Anything banana flavored sounds horrible to me.
Yeah, that shit was ass. That shit was booty. I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. Stay away from it. I feel like if you about your health, be about your health. Don't use those substances, man. All right, you're playing yourself.
How do you usually get an extra jolt while you're working out? Before your workout?
You just be high off life.
You ready? You really want to know? Eat some pasta the night before.
Okay, good carbohydrates.
Yeah, carbs are energy source.
Yeah. Get a good night of sleep.
That sounds impossible in my world.
Yeah, I feel it. But I retweet.
Good night's sleep. What is that?
Yeah, retweet. I definitely.
For me, it's the playlist.
The playlist?
Just play some Dream Chasers too.
It rises your endorphins to get you there. I could see that, right? Those are natural things. I'm with all that natural shit.
It's because he said endorphins. I don't know why that.
That's a good word, right?
Yeah,
but marshmallow C4, y'all gotta stop.
What's with this marshmallow? That sounds horrible too.
I don't know.
You think Trey Songz was on C4?
So he was the one.
He was the shit out of Jacquees.
Yeah.
Maybe. Wait, is it? Do we know that?
Nah.
Yeah.
But a nigga, wait. If you snitch on yourself, getting your ass beat,
that's the
you
only
know
reason
it's a fact.
That's the only reason we know about this because Jacquees said something about it, right?
Yeah.
That's how I know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, so y'all know on the Need to Know podcast, we genuinely, thoroughly appreciate and we kind of uplift R&B.
We do.
Like we really try to make sure we speak to that community because I feel like it's a dying art. I feel like people don't really appreciate it. I don't
think R&B is dying art.
I
think it's flourishing.
In mainstream.
But going back, but the appreciation part,
the appreciation. Let's just say the appreciation for R&B. I feel like there's a decline in it. So we collectively
celebrate
we always
real
like
music.
to, for sure. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Jacquees versus Trey Songz just for a blimp because
he wants to talk about this so bad. It's so funny.
I'm a bald nigga.
Say what?
You feel me? I ain't got no hair.
I don't know where this is going.
I want to hear this.
Me too.
When a nigga get his hair pulled out in the fight, I'm jealous.
No, you're not.
You're jealous?
Wait, Jacquees got his hair pulled out?
Yeah. He posted, Regi, he posted a picture of like 3 of his locks missing. And then he was like,
oh, that's
Trey Songz, you beat your little bro up.
How would you do that?
That's what we're saying.
That's what we living in now. We in a new era. You post when you get beat the fuck up now.
Yeah.
That's what's hard. That's fly shit now.
Yeah. I just don't like, I feel like some things you could just leave it to yourself. Because I don't think Trey Songz is on social media.
One thing I'm extremely, extremely good at, I am good at taking my L's in private. So I feel like in this case, he should have just took his L in private.
It's one of those, right?
Just look at yourself in the mirror.
I will say this though, man. People are constantly falling out over Trey Songz over a woman. Whoever, he's not the. Oh well, not because he sings well. Like he didn't serenade nobody and she just passed out. I ain't talking about that, right? But I think it was Tycoon weekend. 50 Cent, Tony Yayo, a few of his guys out there, and they was like, "Yo, Trey was bugging over some women." So this is not the first time someone has publicly came out and been like, "Yo, man, when it comes to women, yo, he just started tripping." So it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So like, damn, man, this is the second one.
That is the general narrative I'll always hear about. Well, I've heard about Trey Songz in the last couple of years now.
But it's you could get anybody you want, man. Let it go.
Yeah, but let's be real.
Right.
The male ego is as fragile.
For sure.
Are you one of those men that have been trying to like, what's the word? Re-engineer your ego? I have. Because you're right.
How are you with your ego right
Yeah.
Because I feel like honest way.
You're right. Good question, Regi. You're right. Because
I like giving myself credit when credit is due.
Okay.
I don't like ever try. If I ever feel cocky, like I try to like pull that back. But I rather like be graceful of the confidence and I guess the credit I'm deserved. I try to hone that as much as possible because I mean y'all saw that clip that I put up and shout out to Pavel. Like it's hard for me to give myself my own flowers sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I'm trying to work on when it comes to my ego. It's more of just like making sure like, yo, let me love me for me and be like, yo, I did that more than anything else. And if I do ever feel a little too much, I gotta relax. That's where I'm at.
I will say like it's never like giving yourself your flowers, being yourself up, talking about yourself. I see it. This is how I see it. Like I don't ever see it as too much because y'all know me. I love talking about myself. I love myself. I don't see it like as cocky because the only time it gets to be a little too much is if I'm comparing myself to another woman. Like, oh, I'm prettier than her. I'm better than her. Like I'll never do that. But I'll be like, I think I'm beautiful. I think I'm this. Like, as long as you keep it to yourself, you big yourself up. Just keep doing it, Eddin. Like if you don't love yourself, you know who. I'm not saying you don't love yourself. I'm saying like when you don't big yourself up, like who else will? You know?
Yeah, I think where it gets a little too much if when I see people like publicly try to bring another person down to them bringing themselves up.
That's what I just said. See, like why do you have to compare? Yeah, but you never.
I love that. I love that route though. I mean, you should be giving yourself as much flowers as possible.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I don't want to say that it's because I'm a man, but it's hard sometimes.
Do you feel like you don't deserve the flowers?
I definitely get mad imposter syndrome, and it's so weird. I feel like I've explained that before. Where it's like, yes, I've
a lot of people can relate
worked
to
for
that.
XYZ show, and I've done XYZ thing, but then at the end of the day, I sometimes kind of like, did I really do that though? And it's like, bro, it's right there.
Yeah, but you
like,
did it. Like
I don't know why that's so hard sometimes.
Let's say you win an award for DJing, like. Are you gonna ask yourself like?
My head just went, why?
You see what I'm saying? Like that's it's a weird thing. Happened. Like it happened. Like you know?
I know you was ill because at our last party, my mom remembered your set.
Oh really? Your mom was there?
No, my mom was like, wait, legit. This is a real story. I promise. I could call her and like fact check this. I told her, I was like, hey mom, did you enjoy it? She was like, hey, I was leaving at 7:00. Damn. Whoever you brought on at 7:15 made me stay an extra hour.
That's
like
hard.
Your set was whatever you did.
I really appreciate that.
She was like, wait, nah, he was going crazy on the set. So like you got something.
See, here's the thing. I thank you for giving me that. I really appreciate that because things like that really much like it humbles me, but it just I don't know. It still makes me want to work even harder. I guess at the end of the day,
it's a real life example.
That's what exactly.
You know what? I've seen people who got their flowers or have hit certain accolades and then they stop.
Say it. Boom.
Complacency.
They stop. I think that's where I get a little hard on myself. Not a little. I'm lying at that point. Actually, I don't even want to lie to y'all. I get very hard on myself about that.
About stopping.
In fact, Hector's seen it mad times where I'm mad hard on myself about shit because because I just want to do more. I don't want to. My fear is like.
I will ask like I don't know. This is not an easy question to answer, but it's like why are you hard on yourself in the process though? Like just keep going, but you don't have to be mean to yourself in the process. Like
see, that's where I try not to
do. But
that happens too though to people.
What do you mean you're like hard on yourself? Like
I mean like it's like like I gotta do more. Like every day I'm just like I gotta do more and more and more.
But this is kind of corny, but like in the process of doing more, you're gonna keep doing more. But like is it hard for you to be kind to yourself while you're on that journey, or like you're doing great, Eddin? Like oh my God, look at what we just did today. Like, is that like difficult for you?
Sometimes, honestly.
We'll work on it.
Yeah. That's definitely that's where therapy should come in, and that's where I should do therapy if anyone's listening. But like, yeah, it's hard sometimes. I don't know why. It's definitely something I'm still working on to this day, and even more so where I'm kind of even putting myself out there more, showing my face more. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen like the clips I put out, like must-haves and
they've been doing so well.
And they've been doing great. But you know how long I've been thinking about doing that?
And then I was really organic.
And the only way that happened is because when I was doing Rory Mall, I was like, I need like a week off, right? So I was just like, let me just take a week off. And in that week off, I just kind of worked on myself. And which, by the way, do that for yourself, no matter what workspace you're in. You could be in the best workspace or the worst workspace. Like, just give yourself some time if necessary. Yeah. And because I took time for myself, that's what the result was. And that's where I'm like slowly learning on being nice to myself.
At least you're aware and you're gonna do great.
And that's honestly the first step that a lot of people don't get to. And you're more than right. People are not aware.
You realize you're like one of one in this space.
Yeah,
right?
You really are.
I give myself that much credit.
Like,
but I try to. That's even going back to that Killer Mike conversation. Like, I try to be myself as much as possible in any way. Like, you will get goofy Eddin 9 times out of 10 of the day.
Yeah, we saw the Drake segment today. We will get goofy Eddin.
Yeah. Like you'll get that off of me no matter, unless you're asking for something else. Like that's where you'll get it.
It's also a balance, right? Because you want to feel like you celebrate what you're doing, but just for me, like I'm changing, right? Man, I used to see niggas I knew was broke and be like, yo, why is you celebrating? Why is y'all niggas in the club every weekend? What, like, now I don't think like that at all. Being alive is a blessing.
Word.
That's the key to life.
Being able to talk to the people you love is a blessing in itself. That's a win, right? So I guess when I just started to realize what was a win for me, I got away from that mentality where it's like, nah, bro, you shouldn't be mad at anyone trying to incorporate celebration with work, right? But Eddin is right. You do see those people where they get celebrated so much and people boost up their ego, right? So much, and you can never be touched. You've done it all. You've done this, you've done that. And it goes to their head and they just go, oh, well,
and they believe
next?
they did things that they actually haven't because of the gassing. Yeah.
Ooh, you're talking now. You're talking now. So I relate to it.
How do you guys kind of pat yourselves in the back?
By talking about. Wait,
you guys said at the same time.
Like, you drink for celebrating?
Wait, what'd you say?
Yeah.
Wait, what he said? I didn't hear it.
He said alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, like a celebration drink.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you,
like
Alex?
2 bottles of wine and reposado?
No, you know what I do? I like I'll travel.
Okay.
So I'll take myself on a trip.
That's
Whether it's myself, like I'm big on solo trips, or I'll just take like one friend, we'll head out, and I'll celebrate by like getting out of New York City.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that's fire.
How about you, Alex?
Talking to myself. Constantly.
You freaking stole my fucking
Word, we the same with
That's
that?
cool.
It's like
I'm just like I just kind of do that every day.
Every
like,
day.
Just if I had a great day, I'm like, Virginia, you did so good today.
Yes. Even
like,
reinforcing
congrats.
yourself. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Even reinforcing in the times where you're like, damn, this is me talking to myself. Damn, you fucked up. But
yeah,
it's like,
just like
but
being
you know
real
what?
with yourself.
But you know what, you're gonna do better tomorrow.
That's cool.
Aw, wait, that's
cool.
that was gonna be
Real
my
shit.
fucking answer.
I be doing.
Do you like do that in the mirror, or like do you just do that
just like in your head, just the way that
on
you
the train,
New
or
York
on
City,
the car?
the train.
Oh, shit,
in front of a
alright.
girl.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm feeling like it, brushing my teeth.
I think it's just like in the way that you treat yourself. Like me rewarding myself is not really like a set thing. I think like I'm really happy with what I do like in my life and stuff like that. But I'm not like satisfied. Like I know, like for example, like I'm very happy with my life right now, but I know, for example, like I want a house. So I'm at ease though, because I'm like by 30, I'm working towards it. Like everything's fine. Like it's not like Regina, you're not doing enough. I don't talk to myself like that.
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
You know what I mean? Like it's like we're doing fine. We're doing great. Like look at us. So I think it's just easier when you're just nicer to yourself. And I know it's easier said than done. It's like a self-love thing. But I'm just telling you guys, it's lit when you're like nice to yourself.
For me, like the age that we're in, like I'm a numbers guy, so I can see numbers, and that's what kind of dictates how I feel. So like the last year, we had a really, really great year as a podcast.
Yeah,
like the numbers reflected that, the followers, subscribers, retention, engagement, all of the numbers, and like all of the numbers that say you're on a great trajectory. Like we hit that shit out the park.
That's great.
So for me, I'm able to look at that and know the potential of where we can go, know the potential of where we're headed. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us have 9 to 5s, right? And so when you're in this space and when you're associated with the people that we're associated with, and we have like the support that we have, like that's another thing that I feel guilty for acknowledging, right? Like I don't know how you feel about the word fans.
Okay.
Whenever I talk about the people who support us or listen to us, like I'm very intentional about not saying we have fans.
I get that.
Yeah. You know, like
I like saying supporters.
Supporters, like supporters, listeners.
It's a little bit more humbling.
You know, like
for sure.
And so for me, whenever I see like the numbers increase and I see the dedication and the consistency in that, I'm like, oh wait, this is something that I need to retain. I have a really bad problem at retaining my accomplishments.
I felt that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like keep doing it?
I don't like something to
consistency?
happen and
You're on to the next
on
thing.
to the next.
Yo, but
Same.
It's on to the
Oh, you
next.
mean like sitting in it?
But
I
that's
can't
what
retain
happens
it.
to me.
It's like it's on
That's
to the
honestly
next.
what happens to me too.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, what else?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
what am I gonna do next now?
I feel that.
Like what's the next thing?
Yeah.
And then I think that kind of goes back to the fact that I feel like I'm not ever gonna be like satisfied. I think I'm gonna just keep going,
right,
and going.
And you realize
going.
that because like you accomplished a lot of the shit you said you wanted to do 10, 5, 7, whatever many years ago. And now you're like, damn, now I still got another knack.
What's the next? Because I think it's a good and bad thing.
It's
though, 'cause
crazy.
It's like it's not like a horrible, never-ending cycle, but it's kind of like
because you'll always be a hard worker. Because
you're
of that.
just trying to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like you could live in the moment for a tad bit, but you gotta go and catch the next
But
thing.
I don't know, because then when will enough ever be enough? Like it's like, then what is the point of life then?
No, it's a good point. It's a good point.
Like I just like, I don't want to keep, because I don't think I'm like that, like really like that. I am a little like that because I have a lot of goals, but like I'm very like, I don't want to chase something forever. I'm very happy with like today, like present, like, and I really mean that when I say that. So I don't think I have that never satisfied mentality, but I do have important goals. So I do think it like balances out. So I don't know, like, do you want to be stuck in this cycle forever, Eddin, or do you want to retire and be cute?
I realized something lately, right? Like, I used to be of the mindset of, I need more. And then I got to a point where I know there's going to be a point where I say, I've done enough. That's when I know I've graduated beyond the mindset of, I need to do more. You know what I'm saying? Like, enough for me, it could be, or for anybody, it could be the amount of money you have in your bank account. It could be the awards that you receive. It could be the places you travel. Whatever enough is for like you is what you have to figure out, is what I believe. So for me, enough is my mom, my grandmother, my siblings, like the people around me are taken care of. That's enough.
Yeah, that's big.
Whether I'm still living, I can still live like, let me not say check to check. I can still like every other check to check, right? So bi-weekly check to check. I can live bi-weekly check to check, but if I'm able to take care of my family, I'm good with that. Yeah. Like that's enough for me. So I think once we figure out what enough is for us is when we're able to kind of shift that mindset of never being satisfied. Personally. That's what I think
that's important, because you just have to establish like, what are you chasing? Then chase that. Like at least it's not a never-ending like abyss of like, oh my God, I need.
It used to be that though.
Because we've had this conversation.
It used to be never-ending. Like there was a certain level of success that I needed to attain that only 1% of people who ever lived have attained. That was where I wanted to go.
These are all or nothing guys, you could see.
That's where I wanted to go. That's what I saw for myself. That's what I knew I could do. Like,
but that's,
and I still think I can
aiming
do
high,
it.
No?
What happened?
That's like aiming high.
Yeah, for sure. And that's how I see it. Yeah. But then you meet people, you have experiences, you get a little bit older, inflation, life, whatever happens, like there's like a perfect storm of things that made me realize like, wait, I have to reach a point where something is enough, because if nothing is enough, I'm never going to be happy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying. Like, I think like it just depends. Are you happy on your journey? Because SaVon, you could very well be that 1% guy. People's dreams come true every day. But like, as long as you're chasing it, as long as you're healthy and happy, go for it. But if you're miserable doing it, I'll be like, SaVon, we need to put some parameters.
I think that's definitely where.
Yeah, just your mentality.
For me, it's definitely. I'm happy. I'm very much happy with what I'm doing every single day.
That's beautiful.
That's kind of like the route I want to do that. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if I'm doing something I'm not a fan of it, I feel it. I felt that before, without a doubt. And that shit sucks.
Yeah. And yo, even the other side, you said aiming high, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's high, I'm realizing, is just so different, right? Oh, yeah. Do you want to be as high as the sky, or do you want to be in the solar system, right? But the word high still, you still relate to it. Everyone can still relate to it. So it's a median between the two.
Like as high as like Drake's dick.
Oh,
my God.
Yep.
You know the crazy, you're the only person that can see how high that is. I don't even know how high that shit is.
No, it's on Twitter. You could see it too.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
He's like, want me to send it to you?
Yeah.
We're going to have like a tracker and like ding every time he makes a Drake dick reference.
Yeah.
Do you miss being in the flow of like a podcast, like on a weekly consensus?
That's a great question.
That was a good way to ask it.
No.
Really?
No.
Ooh, you heard it here first, guys.
You know what it is?
I kind of believe you.
It's like it's not the guys.
Yeah.
Guys, he's giving his answer.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's not the guy. It's not the guys. It's I don't know. It was at one point. It's not their fault. It was just like a thing that I was very invested in that show. Like very, very invested.
Tattoo.
I got a tattoo. And I'm sure they know that, but it was tiring at one point. Even touring was tiring at one point, but let me tell you, I think I'm coming also from a place of privilege, because it was a lot of I'm very grateful at the end of the day, no matter what, for the opportunity for the last 2 years. Like, I don't have anything against them or anything like that. Which is why I went that approach of does anyone have a tattoo artist? Because that was just me being a fucking dork, right?
Yeah.
But that shit was tiring. And I think I know at the end of the day, from a lot of conversations I've had in private and in public, there's just a lot of things for Eddin that needs to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said this from when I was at Flagrant, when I was at Brilliant, when I'm working now with Horrible. There's still an Eddin brand that I want to work on, and I'm not forever attached to these brands. I help them. I make them look better. I work for them, and I know my place. But I'm trying to make sure I'm something.
Like you're your priority.
Exactly.
And sometimes it's by force, right? Like life kind of does that.
Yeah.
I really related to you when you said earlier, like, man, I always kind of wanted to take a week off. But then when I was actually able to take a week off and see some of the passions that I share love for, that I just haven't been able to work out, you start to realize, like, nah, there's actually a few more things I enjoy doing. But you don't realize it till it's by force, right?
Yeah.
You'd be like, damn, I guess I do enjoy this.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted. Do it a better way than I did it. Yeah, you can figure that out.
You're kind of forced into it.
Yeah. Like there's a way better way to handle that on your end. But make time for yourself at the end of the day. I think that's something that people easily it's the most obvious thing.
Yeah.
But people forget it every time. Even just building a habit of making sure that you give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
When you say, just be aware of those kind of things, I gotta ask, like, are there any regrets?
No.
Period.
Because I've learned from my mistakes. I made a mistake. So no, I can't say I regret, because I'd be like, that's, I think, a little hypocritical.
Understand.
And it's a mistake that I'm learning from. And if you don't do that, then you're gonna either always think you're right, or you're gonna always think you're wrong. And it's just like there's ways to fix a person. You're not gonna be the same person as you were last week. Like, you gotta learn from these experiences.
For sure.
So
do you subscribe to and honestly, we could all answer this. Do you guys subscribe to everything happens for a reason, either good or bad?
That's immediately what I thought of when you said that.
Right, but I think people think it's only in good matters.
No.
And I think it works both ways. Yeah, sort of like how you're just forced. Sometimes it's God, sometimes it's just life. You're like, why did that happen?
No, it's like
that felt depressing, but why did that? Yeah.
I learned this lesson like so many times, but like one example that like really nailed it for me was like in college, I was so determined to get this internship for like the Olympics, like the Winter Olympics. I was like, it's in Seoul, Korea. Like, who out? Like, I'm perfect. And they had like a partnership with Syracuse University. I was like, this is me. And I worked so hard to get it. I had the grades. I just, long story short, I didn't get it. But that was the same. And I was like super upset. I was like, oh my God. Like, but rejection is redirection, because that was the same.
Say
like
that one more time, please.
Rejection is redirection, because that's the first winter that I got my Billboard internship.
Yes.
If I was in freaking South Korea, I would have never done that.
Right.
This snowball of my journalism career. So it's just like anything bad that happens, just wait, guys. Something good is happening. I promise you.
I love that, Regi. I got goosebumps when you said
that.
I got goosebumps when you said that shit.
I didn't know that.
No, it's true. That was fire. Regi, that was hard.
And now look at me,
Real
literally
shit.
salaried music journalist.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I love that, because I think people only think it works with the good stuff. Like, no, it happens.
Some shit has to happen.
You deem as negative, or you can't explain, or you think it's so demonstrative to your life, is the reason behind that, yo.
Don't be self-destructive though, because I feel like some people do
it on purpose. Yeah.
Some people do that. Again, what I'm look at, don't do what I did.
Right.
Learn from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do things like in your own course. If some shit happens to you, recovery can take some time. So just make it happen one way or another. You made it happen. That's lit as hell.
Yeah, that was fire.
That's tough for some people to get to that mindset too. Some people, when they fall hard.
And now I'm just so like, anytime something bad happens to me, I'm excited because I know something good is happening. Like, I really retrained my brain, and now everything is lit. Like, I love it. Like,
that's why you can't act like a know-it-all.
Yeah, because I don't know.
My dumb ass was so tight with some situations in my life. Like, oh, what the fuck? It was supposed to go down like this. And whole time, bro, shut the fuck up. Hey, no, it wasn't. It was supposed to go down exactly how it did.
You ever heard the expression?
Yeah.
You'll make a plan, and then like God will laugh at you.
Man proposes, God disposes.
You're gonna like, you have this whole thought and idea of what you think is gonna happen for you, where you want to go, and then everything is just a 180. 180. It's not what you thought. It's not what you wanted. It's not what you thought was gonna happen for you. It's because like we can't predict some of the shit that happens. So I love your story, Regi. Yo, Regi, thank you for like
that
was nice
sharing that too.
That was hard.
I never knew that. That's
my
fire.
Billboard internship really set it off. And I wasn't even supposed to be there because they needed me for 3 months. But your winter break, you know how it's only 1 month, but I took that shit anyway. Yes.
Imagine coming back from the Olympics lost, right?
I'm not even working freaking sports.
No, exactly. Yeah.
I just wanted that shit because I was Korean.
Exactly. Coming back now, you got Regi.
Yeah.
I mean, Olympics are cool too, I guess. Whatever.
Nah, but fuck them, you know.
But interviewing like Bryson Tiller shit was cooler. So whatever.
Absolutely. And you related to him more. Absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Watch Eddin's personal career take off.
Yeah. For sure.
I can't. So before we get up out of here, do you ever feel a way when like black people say they wish they was Latino?
Oh my God. That, can I just say,
we just had such a beautiful
I wanted to talk more about
talk.
Drake's dick than that, because I saw that and I was like, what the fuck is Tyrese talking about?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it's because of Tyrese. I thought it was just SaVon being SaVon.
No.
Tyrese?
That was, but y'all saw his reasoning, right?
I did.
In Community.
Yes.
I think that's what he was speaking to.
He failed to see that there's like Latinos and Muslims, like everything that, you know,
everybody
that are also black.
Yeah.
Like, so that was the, but I think he just saw that man's got like a nice pickup truck and he was like, I kind of want a pickup truck right now. I really think that's what it was. I don't think, I think he was trying to find, I think first of all, he was trying to be funny and then he was trying to find a message and then the message came all across super wrong.
Crazy.
Super wrong. He said, Tyrese basically said that he wanted to be.
I gathered.
He wish he woke up Dominican some days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Puerto Rican.
Or Puerto Rican.
Or
Mexican.
Or Mexican.
Venezuela. Keep going.
Venezuela, yeah.
Keep going.
How did y'all feel about that?
I got. So what happens is with the good Capricorn brothers, right? He's a Capricorn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's a Capricorn.
Yeah.
We live in extremes. So sometimes I too feel like I wanted to be an Arabian prince. Okay. I too wake up and feel like I want to be a Nigerian king. I get him. You know, sometimes your life circumstance just makes you want to be somebody or be in a different position that you're in.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he like strictly meant, hey, I want to be he does like hookah, right? I do know Tyrese, he doesn't drink.
Is that where you associate Latinos with? Just with hookah?
That's racist.
I think, I do.
Yeah, I mean, that's right.
With that nigga.
Okay, he stood on it. I
do. He stood.
I know way more Dominicans that smoke hookah than anybody else. Yeah.
For sure.
So I can understand like the sentiment of, hey, because there is a thing in the black community, black culture, where there's a crabs in the barrel mentality, right? Like we have this thing where we feel like, you know, we got to pull one down to pull ourselves up. And it's all by design, and we can get into like a deeper conversation of like the systemic racism and all that shit, right? But I think what his point was, I'm looking at a community, and because he smoked hookah, right? Because he smokes hookah, I'm gonna give him a little bit of grace in saying that that's his closest neighbor.
Hookah?
Okay.
Wait, what?
Is his closest neighbor?
No,
The Latinos?
The Latino is his closest. He may not be as, you know, equipped to talk about.
Are you mounting my culture too?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's deduced it.
You do like hookah, yeah.
But I can understand the extremes that Tyrese works in and out of.
Are you a December or a January Capricorn?
January. Yeah, January 14th.
Are you a little into astrology?
No.
Because you pretend like you hate it.
one of my best friends, she goes hard. Capricorn. Yeah.
January, December.
Yeah. January.
Yeah.
Similarities?
Is she?
How is she?
She's cool. She could be very extreme too.
Can she?
She knows
They're
very extreme, yeah.
She's successful.
They're all
I can see that Virgo, Capricorn, Earth signs, period.
She's beautiful.
She was technically my first girlfriend ever. Fun fact.
Aww.
Yeah.
He loves Capricorns too.
Oh.
Everybody
love. Yeah, nah, they don't be loving.
Is there not
y'all.
a Capricorn y'all hate?
I don't really hate nobody. Like I said in the top of that.
Or not like, look, Reggie's.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's hard for me to hate. You got to do a lot for me.
I have
to hate
like
a lot.
3 Capricorn best friends. I can't slander them. So
yeah, nah.
December or January. I just know that apparently that matters. I didn't know. I was like, sure.
Good comedic timing.
Eddie, you are good on the mic, man. It's good to have you back on the Needs to Know, bro.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. For real.
Shit. You know you can pull up like whenever. We could just politic about anything.
I forgot how that convo happened, by the way. I definitely hit up Reggie and I was like, whenever y'all need me, y'all want me to come back on, let me know.
No, I hit you after everything blew up, and I sent you a meme of the, Power Rangers, like being like, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
And then here we are.
Look at that. See?
And also Friday, guys.
Yeah, this Friday in my bag.
Yes.
We're doing that SOBs.
Let's do it.
Legendary.
Yep.
I'm going.
I think it's time for me to pop
SaVon has
out.
all the tickets.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know.
I told him.
He did tell us.
Did I not?
He did tell us.
I let them know.
He was
I did
prompt.
I did not gatekeep the tickets.
He was prompt about that too.
Oh shit.
SOBs.
We're special. We're on the list.
I did tell him.
That's gonna be a fun night.
Guys, just come party with us.
I could go up
if
there
you're
and rap
listening
for
to
a second. All right, never mind.
You gonna rap like for real?
Nah.
Oh, see, you can't.
He
do
did
that.
a rap battle with Wyclef.
Oh, did you?
I did.
How did that go?
In the music label office. He lost. He ran to go get fried chicken.
Wyclef, you heard that?
Yo, I was waxing him up so crazy in the bars. He went to his
Wait,
he said,
what?
I'm not pausing. Get it off.
we had to get one in there.
Get it off.
Yeah.
I told you I ain't pausing shit this episode, right?
You waxed him up?
But you waxing
Yeah, I
Wyclef
waxed him
off
up
as well.
Crazy.
On or off?
Crazy.
Off.
Give me
Wax that shit.
Miyagi.
Let me see another word. I killed him. No.
You killed him. Oh, you killed that shit.
I wrecked it.
Oh, you
No,
wrecked.
no. Stroke?
Yeah, you
No.
bodied.
I beat him in the.
Nope. Yeah.
God damn it.
You
It doesn't
punched
work.
on that shit.
So you murdered him in the rack category.
Yeah.
There
That's
we
like
go.
the
And then he
way to
ran
say
to go get chicken wings and tried to come back and re-rap. I said, nah, it's over, Playboy.
Yeah, it was over.
He tried to do round 2.
Alex did that.
It's over.
After the
He
wings?
did that.
Yeah, he tried to. Yeah. Come on, Clef.
I like that.
Yeah, man.
He did that.
Yeah, man.
Look, I can't really like have you rapping, but you can come and still party and drink up and everything like that.
Nah, it's
Alex
fine.
might wind up on stage. Not gonna lie.
I told you
see
I'm a
what we can do
lightweight.
with that.
You know I'm a lightweight.
I'll be there.
Yo, you'll be fine.
Word?
I'll be there.
They have it at
Coming
Pasalo, you know.
I
So-
see.
You know.
Yo, and you really take care of us too. I appreciate
Of
that.
course, yeah.
I didn't write
I see, did you have fun at playoffs?
Yes.
Have you ever been to playoffs before?
No, that was my first
yeah.
time. Yeah,
That's an exceptional
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
How was
yeah.
security with you, by the way?
They were very
How they did you at the door? How they did you at the door?
invasive.
Yeah, they were very exceptional that time.
Yeah,
Shout out to playoffs, though.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it could be a good
like
thing.
that.
They
you
touched
know?
some places.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Whoa.
So that was fun seeing SaVon there.
Real quick before we get out of here, because we're talking about parties and shit. I wanted to talk about party promoters with you.
Oh boy, yeah, do it. Go.
Man,
I guess I'm a party promoter.
what's up with y'all, man?
What's wrong with us? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing?
Very open-ended question.
It's y'all got variations, man.
You just call me open ended.
Yeah, like a question.
He just said, "What's up with you guys?"
Like, what's up, man?
The
Like,
question is not open ended.
What did we do to you?
I didn't do anything. I'm just starting to realize that there's just very different ones. So you got the ones where they're like, yeah, man, like, if you bring 4 girls, y'all getting there right now.
What party promoter do you know that did that?
Mad
Just
of
like
them.
all the New York ones.
All
I've
of
never
Word?
went that route.
You lying.
I prefer, yes, please bring people because that is my job
People
Yeah.
are
to
winning.
make sure both. But, okay. There's no way that any man or woman in this world, or they, Frankie, would want to go
Frankie.
to a party
Yeah.
without
That was
women
funny.
there.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Ooh.
will
But
not
don't be
see
a
me.
fucking weirdo about it either.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be like, yo, if you
Very
don't
true.
pull up with like 3 hoes right now, like I don't know if I can let you in. That's weird.
You know the
Yeah,
guys
that's
I
still
really hate?
2016.
Yeah.
Come on. These are the guys I really hate. Yo, it's at capacity. But you got $50 though?
Oh, but that's
So which
security.
one- so which one
that's,
is it?
No, see,
Nah,
that's security.
nah.
That's security.
That's not the-
That was
that's
a
not the
promoter?
yeah,
It was
yeah.
a promoter.
No
I, see,
way.
I went out. I went out a couple weeks ago.
We making deals from these places unless they ain't getting paid. That's their fucking fault. Because there are some parties that they do have like a lot of promoters and then
Yeah.
people get a cut of a cut of a cut. So I get that,
Yeah.
but 9 times out of 10 that's security.
Nah, this is the promoter doing
Damn.
it. I wanted to beat him up.
Did you?
Almost.
Yeah,
but I
don't
got
do that.
out of there.
No.
I realized I got out of there quickly because they didn't check me like how they check SaVon at the door. And I realized I probably shouldn't
How
be
did
in
they
here.
check SaVon at the door?
How did they check you at the door at your spot, man? They didn't check me at all.
They
Remember
caressed
we was
him.
talking about zodiac signs?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Remember
What kind
I
of
said,
energy was he giving?
Yeah.
like the nigga I ain't really fuck with in my shit, R. Kelly?
Yeah.
He was checking me like that.
Oh, damn. The pocket rocket?
He was checking me like that.
This has been a Need to Know
I ain't like that
podcast,
shit.
man.
He was trying to see the rocket meet.
You was trying to say SaVon Jr.
This has been the Need to Know podcast.
I probably have like 2 more dick
Yeah,
jokes.
Reggie.
Thank you
hit
for
it.
joining us.
Hit it,
Yeah.
Reggie. Hit it, Reg.
Reggie's so tired.
Please.
I'm kidding. No, that was supposed to be a joke, and you guys were supposed to keep
Oh,
talking.
sorry.
Jesus.
But
Sorry,
listen,
my bad.
How many times have we done this?
Before we do get
Keep
out of
talking.
here, every topic we spoke about today, we were a little bit combative. Please leave your responses in the comments.
Facts.
I love when you
Word.
guys engage and you feel highly as and thrilled as we are with some of this shit. So, yeah, man, it's been a Need to Know podcast. Eddin, Any last words, brother?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you,
Eddin.
Yeah,
Eddin.
Thank you,
the
bro.
name works sometimes. It's
It
funny.
does.
People ask me,
It
they're like, how'd you
definitely
do that? I was like,
Thank
You have that tattooed on you anywhere?
God, no. Why would I do that?
Why
No?
do you get everything else
I
tattooed?
just have
Not-
an orange and money bag. You guys are next. You know?
Hey,
You know? A big ass NTK right here.
No,
It
our
doesn't end
faces.
well.
You gonna
No.
Actually, if
Yeah.
it were to be symbols of each one of you, what would it be? Now I'm thinking about
You gonna
it.
tap my bid
C4
on you?
clearly for you. Excuse me?
He would definitely do a bomb.
You gonna tap my
A
bid on
bomb?
He would do a bomb.
Why a bomb?
The
What the
C4 is a
fuck?
bomb.
Oh,
Okay.
What's going on
I
here?
got you. I got you. C4 bomb.
This guy's good.
Uh,
This guy's
wine.
good.
What I
Reposado?
would do? Yeah, give me a little champagne bottle.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. Give me a cute little mojito to match their vibe.
Damn, there's all drinks.
Yeah, I thought that was the theme, the cute little theme.
Oh, sure. You
Okay.
can do that.
What? You got the kiwi
I don't have a kiwi on me.
and the turkey.
I definitely don't have a turkey on me.
So
Oh
God,
my
man,
goodness.
people, did I not, was I
You told
here
us.
before
Yes.
Thanksgiving?
yeah,
Yes.
I was
you
here
were.
before Thanksgiving.
You
It
were.
happened
You were.
again.
it did.
Yeah.
Like, people just
Really?
put fucking turkeys on my
The
comments.
internet just doesn't forget, yo.
Real quick before you get out of here, I know you said you was working with Horrible Decisions.
Yeah, I'm working with Horrible right now.
Yeah?
I'm doing content management for them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
So it's nice working with the ladies again.
Shout out to
You know,
Mandy.
it's fun. They were honestly one of the biggest reasons why I even got into the podcasting game.
Right.
You know, and we're in Mandy's studio. Shout out to Mandy.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's kind of cool. You know, I'm kind of just helping, like making sure shit goes,
Mhm.
making sure the pod's going, and you know, make sure it grows for real.
Mm.
You know.
That's fire.
as a petty Capricorn,
Ooh,
I
yeah,
gotta ask you this,
yeah.
and we could cut it. But is there a little part of you that wants to like shit on the landscape?
In what sense?
Like podcasting?
Because at the
Like
top of this
Jay-Z this
episode,
shit?
at the top, yeah, pretty much at the top of this episode,
Yeah.
I did say like, if you have a skill set, you'll never be unemployed, you'll never be hungry, you'll never go without,
Mhm.
right?
Mm.
So obviously, you got a little bit more time, you got a little bit more freedom to have like opportunities with Horrible Decisions, stuff like that, right? Is there a reality where you're like, you know what? I just want to continue to be so great where everybody has to acknowledge like you took a L.
That's a great question.
And again, this is not live.
No,
So
I
you can
don't.
always.
The mantra that I actually have for this year doesn't fall too short of that,
Mhm.
but that at the end of it all, it's just to make myself better more than it is to get someone else's approval or to make someone else feel shitty.
Mhm.
Like,
I love
I
that, yeah.
want to make, because there are times where I'm like, damn, like, you can't help but to compare or be competitive.
Yeah.
Especially in like either potting or DJ landscape.
Mhm.
There's DJ battles and shit like that. You know, that's just, it happens.
That's where the real beef at.
But the more time you put into just trying to make someone else like feel worse or someone else, or just try to prove something about someone else, do it for yourself. So that's where I'm at.
I respect
When it comes to working with these ladies or just even just doing things for myself, yeah, I'm just trying to fucking grow.
Mhm.
I'm trying to grow for real. And this would be the time. You know? Again, learn from my mistakes, but just make sure that you're one, being your truest self, and you're working fucking hard.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
And I guess give yourself that rest too.
Are you gonna podcast? Like, are you gonna do a pod? Last time I asked you that
I
question,
thought about
you
it.
said no.
Really?
I've thought
It was
about
a
it, but like
definite like no. Last time I asked you that.
I thought about it, but I don't know
today.
if I think I work better with doing another person's podcast, like working on another podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I do my own, I'm gonna be so critical.
Yeah, I know you're gonna go crazy.
That it's gonna make me mad.
Okay.
Or like I would like I don't know of like a co-host that I would do it because I would want a co-host.
Yeah.
Because I think it makes it a little easier in a
Yeah,
sense,
for
you know,
Mhm.
especially if it was something like more combative in a sense. I
Mhm.
love that.
Mhm.
But yeah, my you're making my producer brain
Okay.
go.
Alright.
And I'm just like, oh, I
Just
don't know.
TBD.
It's
Yeah,
TBD.
yeah, yeah.
I'll take that.
Just
TBD.
promise me you won't do therapy through your work, because
Elaborate.
Yo, is
I
that
have
a sub?
I have the tendency to do that.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I'm speaking for myself.
so you subbing me.
Nah.
Yeah, I thought you were subbing him too
no,
for a
I
second.
got- I got
I
a
liked it. I was
podcast
like, yes, tell me
called,
more.
Oh shit! Now I'm
Yeah.
talking about me in that
Yeah.
instance. Yeah, I do that a lot. Where I feel
All
like
right, Dick Archives.
He's not gonna let that go. But you know what? SaVon's gonna see that on Twitter, by the way. He's gonna for sure see it, like, damn.
No, I just feel like a lot of the times I've just picked up more gigs or just worked more harder and shit,
Yeah.
as opposed to just speaking to people who might really just like help me Go further and shit.
I've definitely been super guilty of that.
Yeah,
it's rough, and especially for me working in nightlife, that is like my sleep schedule. If I'm gonna be keeping it real, is like kind of out of whack right now.
I know it's fucked
because I've just been taking more gigs. So obviously, I took a loss being dropped by these guys. Clearly, so I got to work double. But it's part of the process.
Sure.
You know, that being said, if you want to see me, you'll see me on this show. Obviously, here you can see me February 9th. In my bag. I'm doing an Aquarius party, which is also why I'm kind of like getting to horoscopes on the 16th of February. So but it's called Make Me Water.
Whoa.
Make me sweat.
Wait, but they're not water signs.
I understand that, but they're water bearers.
Wait, what?
Yeah. See, I already had the combative of that already.
You good? Oh my God.
Also, Tyler's a water sign. Fun fact.
And she's an Aquarius.
She's an Aquarius. Excuse me.
Yeah.
See. Marketing.
I like that.
I know we're leaving.
I like that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That was dope. Well, yo, bro, thank you for pulling up. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Please slide.
I would love to have
bro.
you like the next time you want to pull up.
I want to see how y'all act on it in my bag.
You see me
know
like 6 times.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, this one, it's our 5th year anniversary.
Eddin, you see me party like 7 times.
No, I understand that.
Hold on, you trying to prep us? Hold on.
There's no hookah this time too.
It's all right. No,
I got Zai outside.
I was talking about that with John because your guys' target audience is very hookah, but you guys have it at the Bronx Brewery without hookah, and it's still fun. So
yeah,
when you have beautiful women, you don't need hookah.
Oh, a lot of beautiful women. I really want to see how y'all act this time though.
All right, say less. I will be there in the section with tequila, and I will make sure I see you.
Okay,
at your event.
Slitty.
I appreciate you pulling up, man. Thank you. Thank you for real. Like, yeah, this is dope. This is dope for sure. With that being said, it is the Need to Know podcast. It is what you need to know when you need to know on the Need to Know podcast. Thank you, Eddin. That's all I want to say. Just thank you, Eddin. We'll see y'all next week, y'all. Peace out.
Gang.